1 2 testing. We're here.
1 2 1 2. Nice and clear with your new microphone, Jakey boy.
Lovely. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. This is the Steve and Peach show. Without Steve. Without Steve. Peach, sorry.
I'm Steve.
Yeah, I know that. Steve's here, but Peach isn't. He'll be here later on.
He'd be late for his own funeral, that bloke, wouldn't he?
Strap yourselves in for once Peach gets here. He'll be fireworks indeed. But how's your day been, Steve?
Yeah, good day, mate. I've had a great day, mate. West Ham done a proper job, so I've gone and bought a few bottles of proper job tonight to wash down the Brentford win. Good performance. Yeah, good performance. I was expecting a bit more, but yeah, that was a good performance, mate. We done all right. We dug the result out. It's a pre-season. Obviously, we got players out still and whatever, but yeah, good day, mate. I enjoyed it. I've had a good day, mate.
Yeah. West Ham won. We had a charity show and a big announcement earlier on. We've both got Amazon deliveries and happy days.
Yeah. Your Amazon driver. Well, I think we had the same driver, but he went to you first, and then he came to me. So I think his name's Sean. I'll be having a word with him. He's got to look after the elders.
So Steve's bought a TV.
Yeah.
I've got a microphone.
Hey. It's a portable TV. I can watch in the car, Jake, and take it on my travels with me. But I want it for watch-alongs because I can put my Fire Stick in the back, and it's a bit better than watching on the laptop. We were struggling to see the numbers a bit today, weren't we?
Yeah, we were. Yeah. If you haven't checked out today's banter, though, Steve promised he'd get a very good guest in Julian Dix onto West Ham Unofficial. We've got 120 subscribers today, and he's on 124. But please, if you haven't already.
Yeah, that was great. And if you haven't subscribed already, I'd be much appreciated if you would. I've done fantastic. Thank you to Jake Cox and a few others. Pushing me show along. It's only been going for 2 weeks. It's cost me $1,000 to set it up with Jake Cox having my credit card, but he keeps buying me all the top of the range gear. But there we go. I got a nice new microphone. First microphone I've ever owned. 54 years old, and a nice microphone. I got a lovely green screen with a superstar on the back of it. What else have I got, Jake? What else you bought me? I'm trying to think. What else you bought me? Spotlights, floodlights. Yeah, I got floodlights, Jake, in this studio. Floodlights, mate.
You love it.
Spotlights. I had to buy a new laptop to run this, obviously, because I'm using up my work ones all the time. I had to get on the BT, have a shout at them. That was a bit of fun, shouting at BT. But I got the latest fandangled Wi-Fi to stop it knocking off. Digital TV now for the watch-alongs. Once I got it tuned in.
Karaoke nights. Long live the bonus for the karaoke nights.
Yeah. Karaoke nights. We need a karaoke machine in here now, don't we?
Yeah. Have you got enough room in your studio there?
Not really, mate. To be honest with you, it's meant to be my office, mate. But YouTube's taking it over.
Right then, shall we see who's in the chat tonight?
Let's have a look, mate. Yeah, Peach won't be in there, will he?
No, Pete's here. I hope you're well, Pete. What's happening, lads? I hope you're well. Long live the bow. Lynn. Gary's in. I hope you're well. Gary. Long live the bow. Says, cheers, Richard. I'm good. I'm watching you guys, and the missus is watching Dirty Dancing. Wow. What is better, Steve? This or Dirty Dancing?
Well, I do like a bit of Dirty Dancing, to be honest. I in my day, I was a bit of a mover on the dance floor, Jake.
Where are you?
Yeah. Patrick, a lot of people said I look like Patrick Swayze, but somebody said I look like Bumble today.
Yeah, we had that today. Gary says, okay, wheelchair fell apart when we scored. Were you at the game? Gary, sorry to hear that, but you obviously celebrated really well, right? Here he is. Daya's #1 fan is back.
Oh, well done, right. Nice to hear from you, Randy. It's been 30 minutes since I last heard from you.
Yeah, and there's no doubt Chris Wood will come up in this. Right, he's here. Are you ready? He's here. Peach is in the building. Peach is in the
building. Rah. Chicka, la. Yo, listen, Regin. If Daya looked like Patrick Swayze, dog, I look like Ryan Gosling. Straight up. I ain't playing with y'all, man. How do you mean?
How are you, Peach? You all right?
I'm good. How are you, Jake?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Not much has happened in the last week. I mean, we've had a takeover bid, we've signed a player, we've beat
Yep.
Brentford, we've had loads more transfer rumours, so not much has gone on this week, lads.
Yeah, but you wait till next week. Pereira's coming through the door, man.
We're hearing, Peach, I'm hearing that there is going to be at least 1 or 2 signings next week, and they go by the name of Nikola Milenkovic and Mateus Pereira.
Oh, yes, please. All day long. All day long.
We will talk about that later. We'll start off.
Yep.
We will start off as the week went on, and it started off with PAI Capital wanting to take over West Ham United. £500 million bid is tabled. Another bid has been put in. We haven't had anything else yet. But Steve, your thoughts? A consortium who looks like they want to take West Ham to the next level are putting a bid in. We've got to wait and see what David Sutherland's going to say. Peach, because he's in a tornado.
Yeah,
Peach, why are you in a tornado?
No, I'm just in Canada. Honestly, it's like it's windy in the winter. It's windy in the summer.
By the looks of things, he's down the marina.
It's lovely in it. It's lovely in it.
Which one's yours? Which boat's yours?
All of them. Every single one. Every single one is every single one is me. Every single one is my boat, your boat, and Jake's boat. When you guys get to Canada, we're gonna have all the boats. But you want to know the best boat? I'll show you the best boat. Hold on 1 second. It's the little Canadian Ducks boat. If you can see that, can you see the Canadian Ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best boat.
That looks like a French duck, doesn't he?
Pardon me?
That's a French duck. He's got lost.
Right then, I asked the West Ham question. I didn't quite get to it. Right, Steve, your answer to the question: takeover, PAI Capital.
Yeah, I don't really know what to make of it, Jake, to be honest with you. I know all fans dream of a takeover, right? Whenever they're mentioned, but I always worry about who and why and what their motives are, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't get too excited by them. One, I don't think David Sullivan wants to sell the club anyway, mate, to be honest. And if he don't want to sell, there's nothing any support can do about it, right? Sullivan obviously gets a lot of stick. I'll leave Gold out of it because I find him a nice bloke, and I know I wouldn't speak badly of David Gold. But Sullivan's a bit eccentric and has some funny ways and some funny ideas sometimes. But, you know, in fairness, he did save the club, but no takeover is going to happen, mate, unless Sullivan wants to sell at the end of the day. Does he think? And I think he would sell if he thought that he's taken the club as far as he can, and he can make a big profit. Obviously, he likes to make money. But I do think he enjoys being a West Ham owner, stroke chairman, mate. To be honest, so this PAI, what they're called, what they're meant to be, like meant to be investment thing, and Sullivan claims is this the same lot as the property deal Sullivan was on about? Or is it another party?
I don't know, but you know, Tom Skinner's come out. A lot of people have come out and said, you know, this is real. They want this to happen. Peach, before I ask you this, Long Live the Bone is saying we need to get you a comb, a hair comb.
Oh, I know. Like, what's going on? I know, man. I know. Jake, what's your whole take? Like, after like watching different videos that like Gonzo's put out, that me and Charlie Boy have put out, like, what's your whole concept of this takeover? Do you like or no?
Before I answer that, Steve, I've just had some breaking news come in.
Go on, mate.
It's from the West Ham Club shop.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Let's have it.
Yeah, the West Ham Club shop have said they still don't have any under-8s kits.
No. Karen Brady goes on The Apprentice, preaching to everybody how to run a bloody business. You can't even run the club shop. You can't even get an under-8 kit until halfway through the season.
And that's not fair for people like that's not fair for people like Jake of his age, because they're not able to get like kits, man.
Excuse me, under 8 tickets.
I just want to tell you a story
That's
about.
what I said. That's what I said. It's not fair for Jake and the under 8s.
I'm 13, not 8. Don't try to be cheeky. No.
I thought you were 8, dog. My bad.
Oh,
My
did
bad.
you?
My bad. I thought you were like 7.5 turning 8, dog. My bad.
Yeah. I just like to say, long live the bowling in there. He says Sullivan is a Cardiff fan, and that is bang on the money, right?
Yep.
And I'll tell you how I know that. I was involved many years ago now, showing me age now. I was involved in a deal where Sullivan was trying to buy Cardiff City, right?
Yep.
And before that, Sullivan had been on Through the Keyhole. Remember old Through the Keyhole where they used to go to people's houses?
Yeah, Keith Lemon. Keith Lemon, wasn't it? That was Keith Lemon, wasn't it?
Yeah, before Keith Lemon. I don't watch it.
Okay, the original one, yeah.
This is going back, got to be 1999, this was. 1999, right? Anyway, what happened was Sullivan wanted to buy the club, but he couldn't because he already owned Birmingham City, and obviously can only own one football club, one club ownership, right? So they put it into Clive Sullivan, his brother, who now lives in Australia. Clive, actually, and he's a nice bloke, but he was a Cardiff fan as well, and they both grew up in Cardiff and Penarth. Anyway, cut a long story short, he claimed to be a Mr. X, right? Because when the press got hold of it, it was thrown into the press, Mr. X from Jersey doesn't want to be revealed, right? When they were trying to broker the deal. So I was asked by the Cardiff chairman at the time to pretend to be Mr. X, right? And, worst thing I ever done, agreed to. I had reporters in me bins, I had reporters outside my house, outside the gates of my house, and bloody all sorts, mate, right? And my missus at the time, well, she divorced me now, but she went absolutely mental. But anyway, David Sullivan does swing the lead when he says what football club he supports, because when I nearly choked on my beer once when he said he was always been a West Ham fan. I thought, well, you went on national TV and said you were a Cardiff fan, you're going to buy the club one day. But there we go.
Before we carry on,
if you're in a Cardiff fan, he's a Birmingham fan. If you're in a Birmingham fan, he's a West Ham fan. If he takes over Leicester, he's a Leicester fan.
No, I don't think he never said he was a Birmingham fan, to be fair to him. He always said he was a Cardiff fan.
I thought he did.
It does. It swings in roundabouts, and all of these chairmans come out with the same old blabber. I've been this fan all my life, blah 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 blah.
It's like when the players kiss the badge. It's like when the players kiss the badge, and then 2 years later they go to another club, kiss the badge like the one they were kissing before.
Yeah, it was. David Gold is a West Ham fan, right? There's no doubt about that. David Gold is a really nice bloke as well, to be fair. And I don't think he has a lot of say, really. He just puts the money in, mate, and loves to have that honorary role of being joint chairman, So good luck to him. At the end of the day, he has always been a West Ham fan, David Gold. He's in his he's got to be late 80s now, isn't it? So, good luck with him. But as for takeovers, mate, I don't find them exciting, really, unless somebody comes in and they really, really going to pump it into West Ham and put us up there with the likes of. Well, we are top 6, aren't we? I was going to say like the top 6, but we are top 6. And somebody who could deliver Champions League football. And I think, personally, my own thought on it, knowing Sullivan the way, and it's been a long time since I met him. It's got to be, 6 years ago the last time I bumped into him. But, and we had he's pleasant enough that day. That was Upton Park. Yeah, it would have been Upton Park. And I think he won't. This is only me guessing. I don't think he'd go anywhere. He's not going to go in the next 12 months because he's got to pay the super tax, and that cost him a fortune anyway. So you're not going to sell within 12 months, right? That's the first thing. And the second thing, he's too shrewd for that. And the second thing, I think he wants to buy the London Stadium himself, or for the club by the London Stadium, and maybe after that, when he's done that, he will sell the club. But I think he wants that London Stadium under the ownership of West Ham rather than, and he's going to get it because anybody's going to get it. Whoever owns West Ham at the time is going to get it because there's a white elephant to the government, and the government aren't going to keep shelling out the millions that they do. They're going to flog it off for peppercorn fee, mate. They go for fun. On the
let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this because Gonzo was saying on Hamish Chat, big up Gonzo. He was saying that it's a government-owned ground, so they can't buy it. I don't know what to make of that.
No. Right. What will happen? I think. Right. You can buy the ground. The government basically own the ground at the moment, don't they? In some shape or form, right?
Yeah.
It's costing them, the government, millions of pounds per year to run. I can't remember the actual figure, but it's a lot of dough, right? They will offload that for a peppercorn fee on the basis that someone takes it over and looks after it and blah 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 blah, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking, it could be £1 million because the running cost of that stadium is far outweighs the £2 million rent, basically, what we pay. And renting the ground has never actually bothered me because Man City do exactly the same. They had the Commonwealth Stadium, didn't they? Yeah. And nobody ever picks on Man City and says, "Oh, you rent your ground," blah blah blah. Most clubs, there's a covenant on the ground. All new grounds, you find there's a covenant with the council anyway. So an owner can never actually just flog the ground and rip off the supporters. And that's why the covenants are in place. That was the same down at Cardiff City. When they built their Legoland, shocking ground, but when they built Legoland, right, as I call it, when they moved from Indian Park, the council come in and put a covenant on that ground could never be sold, to protect it for the supporters. So to protect an unscrupulous owner coming in and flogging it off. Do you know what I mean? And then saying, right, like Sam Aman, obviously, flogged off Plough Lane for Wimbledon, if you remember, back in the day, before your time, really, Jake. But he got away with it. Him and Ron Nodes flogged Plough Lane and moved Wimbledon to Selhurst Park, didn't they? So these covenants are in there to protect the football supporter and to protect the football club.
Yeah. 100%.
Let's have a look who else is in the chat then. Let me scroll up here. Randy says we will be hearing Chris Wood too as a marquee signing. Well,
I think we will. I think now the Olympics are over, Moyes will definitely go. Moyes will want a big lump up front, and he definitely needs someone as well as Antonio, right?
Yeah.
We haven't seen anyone come. I'll tell you what, hey, if Moyes wants him, I'll go with it because Moyes has got a proven track record now, hasn't he? So, but if he wants him, fair enough. If he sees something in him that he can get the best out of him, but Moyes does like his big lumps up front. You look at the history of Moyes, and he's always gone for it. We haven't heard any striker movement, have we? No striker movement.
We have, though. We have. We'll come to it later on in the show. But we'll come to it later on in the show. Give Benrahma the keys to Stratford. What can I say? What a
goal today by Benrahma. Oh my God.
Let's just before we do, smash that like button. Absolutely smash that like button. We are 4 away from our first target.
Yeah, let's smash it today. Got to smash it today. We're on a victory Saturday.
I think we need to get to 50 likes today, so we need to get up 2 more targets to get to 50 likes. Right then,
and go to the Day's Banter show, the Day's Banter, and keep hitting that subscription button. I'll just keep getting drunk as my subs go up. It's bloody brilliant. I'm over the moon with that today, Jake. Over the moon. Such lovely people coming. Only been running 2 weeks, and I'm on 120, is it?
See, this is the thing, though. Here's a little story. 30 seconds before we went on there, Steve went, hang on, let me go and get myself a beer.
Here's a little story. I got to tell.
So we came back. And he said, right, I got 2 beers. That will last me to show. And if you have a look, he's nearly finished 1 in 20 minutes. So
but my excuse, though, Jay, it's been thirsty work, mate. You had me out of bed at 8:30 to get ready for your 10:30 show, Right? I had a late night last night.
To go through makeup, to go through the makeup.
Yeah, I had to do my makeup, right? I had to get rid of all my spots I caught off Peach, right? Yeah. I had to have a shower, walk the dog, do the washing up, do the hoovering before the missus got back, and get on your show by 10:30 in the morning. So I done your show there. You said 10 minutes, you told me. Only be 10-minute quickie, Daya. I said, all right, mate, no, you know I'll do anything for you anyway, Jake. But that show went on an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half, wasn't it?
Right. That wasn't my fault.
You didn't stop talking.
Oh yeah, of course. Anyway,
then we done our watch along. It was really successful today, Jake.
It was.
You made an old man proud coming on my show today. Do that, smashed
2,333 views.
2,333 views already, and still climbing, mate. Hopefully, we'll be 3,000. But not bad for a show going 2 weeks, mate. But I got to be honest, we are very professional in what we do, Jake. It's lucky we don't let Peach on the ruin it.
Put some deep heat in your beer.
I ruin everything, dog. Straight up.
Put some deep heat in your beer, Steve.
No, I'll put the deep heat away, mate. That was for the nut show.
Deep heat, Steve. Right, let's take some more comments. Let's scroll up before. Here we go then. As Craig David said, fill me and jump on the boat, says Randy. Even better. Even better. Second. Oh, God, he's actually going to jump on a flipping boat.
Peach.
Jump in. Peach, jump in.
You going for a swim, are you?
Peach, jump in.
Absolutely. I'll just take my shirt off.
Dive in, Peach.
Jump in the lake.
Go on, then.
How much was someone put
having a giraffe, man? You are having a big Toys R Us giraffe.
Yeah, you can't swim. I don't reckon you can swim, Jake.
Here's the thing. Peach, how much of a super chat to be donated to DT38 will it take for you to jump in there?
1 million quid.
Should we call it a 20 quid, Peach?
No, we're calling it 1 million quid because it ain't happening.
DT38, come on.
Daya, we did a show. When was it? It was in the winter, and I was on Jake's show, and there was a big snowbank at the back. And like Jake's like, "What's it gonna take for you to like jump in that snowbank?" I said, "No, it's not happening. It's not happening."
Well, yeah, but now, Peach,
that's nothing. Diving into a bit of water. Go and save that Canadian duck or whatever it was. You could have him if you catch him.
Go look.
Come on, Peach.
Go on, Peach. Go on, Peach. Go on, Peach.
Go on, Peachy. He won't do it. He bottled it. Bottler. I reckon he's a Millwall fan.
I bottled it like Coca-Cola, dog. I bottled it like Coca-Cola, Pepsi Max.
Long live the bonus says, I'll give you 1 million grains of sand. And Peter says...
What 1 million grains of sand? Build the sandcastle? No, thank you.
Go on, Peach. Go on.
Go on, Peach. Don't bottle it. Make it
not happening. It is not.
Tell me you're ICF.
It is not. It might happen when you least expect it on one show, but not today. Not today.
In other words, you're going to wait for the weather to warm up again, Jakey.
I'm going to wait for YouTube to go out of business.
That's not very nice. Get your own bands on.
I'd throw him off the show.
Here we go. Andy said, Peach, I will do...
There you go.
Nah.
What'd you say?
Cut to the point. Peach. He'll do.
I will do 20 quid.
In there.
Yo, if you put 6 zeros behind that 2, I'll do it.
Peach, it's on the table. Come on, Steve, give him a motivational speech.
Peach, come on, mate. This is for charity, buddy. Think of that poor Tracy, right? Who's done all that fundraising, and now it's on you.
Big up, Dylan, but it's not happening,
Here we go. Pete's going to chuck a tenner in as well. That's 30 quid.
Yeah, look, there's 30 quid now, Peach. Come on, buddy.
They should just be giving these super chats back to Jake Doe because it's so dope.
Peach, come on. You've given us all your war stories from Green Street over the past, mate. You know, let's see some bottles.
See, I'm moving away from the lake now because y'all are gonna make me do it. You're lining me up to make me do it.
Hey,
See?
before you walk
Boo.
away,
Jump.
before you walk away, Peach, go and ask a proper Canadian if they do it for 30 quid.
Yeah.
For how much?
30 quid is on offer in the super chat.
So 30.
Ask
So that's
Ask that
so
old
that's-
lady over there. Ask that old
that's
lady. She
$60.
probably got more bottle than you.
Excuse me. Would you jump in that lake for $60? Because they're asking me to, and I'm not about it. I'm not about it. See, she said no
yes.
too.
She said yes.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, we heard her.
When no turns to
Peach,
yes
it's
and
for
yes turns to
charity.
no.
Peach, it's for charity.
Come on,
I
Peach.
know,
Hurry,
but
boss.
yo, do you know what's in this lake, Doc? Like this is like unswimmable. No, if it was sharks,
Go
I'd
on,
roll
Peach.
in there in a second.
Peach, it looks like you need a bath anyway, mate. Come on.
I always need a bath, Doc. But this is like unswimmable, man. Honestly,
What do you mean it's
unswimmable.
unswimmable? Why is it unswimmable? It's in water.
I'm going to leave this. Look, ready? This is the showdown.
Come on, Peachy. In you go, son.
Excuse me. Can I ask y'all a question? I just wanted to ask y'all a question. If somebody gave you $60, they're asking me, not you guys. Would you jump in Lake Ontario for $60? She just said it. No, she just said it. So it's not happening. Thank you very much.
Wait,
6,000.
the show.
See, she's on the same vibe as me. 6,000. How do you mean, man?
No, don't let her run away. I want to speak to her.
No, you ain't. We'll find somebody else, Doc. How you mean? There's mad people out there.
Come on the show.
Let's take some comments. Here we go. Peach don't want to mess up his hair.
When I was at Peach, I done a charity one for £100. At the Brookback River that runs beyond the Montreal Great Grand Prix track.
Yeah, right.
It's got bloody rapids in it. I dived in that one day for 100 quid.
Oh,
He really did ask her. He really did ask her.
Hats off to you. Hats off to you.
Yeah, so come on. Man up, Peach, and get in that water.
Why do you think I'm walking away from it? It's not happening.
Why, what, infected or something, is it, or what? I thought Canada was meant to be a clean place.
It is a clean place. But the moderator, dude, listen to Jake, dude.
This is Andy.
It is a clean place, but
it's Andy.
Hard man Peach popped in getting wet on the West Ham unofficial show.
See,
Andy
doesn't like it. Andy doesn't like it. Look at that comment. Andy doesn't like it anymore.
Andy, come on, Mousy, you're my boy. Beat yourself up, Doc. Come on.
If Randy was on the show, we should have the Daya and Randy show.
I'm going to mute Peach for a minute. I'm going to mute Peach because his wind's in the tornado again.
Yeah.
I know. I'm getting to a good place, though. I'm getting to a good place. Tornado around me, place.
Right, here we go. Randy saying, how much dollars super chat to jump? And then Jason saying, jump if you're a true West Ham fan.
There you go. Everybody's putting money on your Peach.
See?
That's just being made up and played up, Doc.
Peach. Look at the comments coming in for this, look. So
I love this.
Jump if you're a West Ham fan. How much super chats for jump? No cider, Peach.
Just tell him there's 20 cans at the bottom of the lake.
Look at it. Scott TV, the chef's gonna chuck a tenner as well. That's 40 quid for DT38.
I'll go 20 as well. Chuck me in for 20.
Now, how much are we up to, Doc? Like, yo.
A lot of money, Peach. You're going to have to do it now, mate. If you don't do it, you're going to ruin the credibility of the Daya and Peach show at West Ham unofficial, mate. It's shallow. Look at that shallow bit. Go in there. There you go, shallow there, look.
No, we're going to move on. Right, West Ham talk. West Ham.
Yeah, let's move on from the bottler.
Yeah, right. So, shall we talk about some transfers then?
I just want to ask Peach one question. Peach,
what up?
What's this called, mate? Look at the screen. What's that called?
Yeah, I bottled it. All right, I bottled it. Yeah, I bottled it. Corona. Yeah, I bottled it, guys.
Oh, dear.
Oh well.
Right then. So,
At least you tried. Like, A for effort. At least you tried. Like, yeah. Oh,
transfer
what's up, little
rumours.
man?
Right, you've had your chance, Peach. You bottled it, mate. So we're going moving on to transfer rumours now.
Yeah. Right then. Transfer
I hope
rumours.
so. Thank God for that.
We're sorry, Peach. We're sorry. So,
No,
let's.
don't be sorry, man. No, this is all banter. Keep it up, man. If y'all didn't do this, I get scared. I get scared, dog. Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Isn't that lovely, dog? That is lovely, dog. Look at that, man. It's like I'm in South End, dog. I ain't even playing with
well,
y'all. Sorry. Yeah,
if we were in South End, we'd be in Jake, wouldn't we? We'd be in Jake if we was in South End.
Yeah.
yeah, but
right.
South End, that's ocean things. This is like freshwater lake things with a bunch of pollution in it. No, thank you.
A goose
Ain't
aren't
about
going
it,
to
man.
get you, are they?
So,
We're
right.
scared of a goose.
Yes,
Centre back,
that's
Steve.
it. That's it. I'm scared of the geese, dog. I'm scared of the geese.
Thank you.
Peach is
Oh, you're
scared of
scared.
the geese.
Oh, that's
Bolin's
the way.
trying. Long live the Bolin's trying. Daya, Zuma or Milenkovic?
Ooh. Tough one, that, actually, because they're both good players, aren't they? I got to buy one, so I'll go Milenkovic.
Peach, Zuma or Milenkovic?
Zuma all day long.
See, we seem to be. Oh, there's a bit of a echo there. Let's see what the echo is. Echo. Oh, it's you, Steve.
Echo.
Steve, you're the Steve, you're the culprit. Oh no, it's gone. So Milenkovic then, Steve. It seems to be close, this signing. Are you happy about that?
How close? What makes you think it's close, Jake? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, there's sources that have said there's two signings that are close, and it's not Lingard, it's Pereira and Milenkovic. Talks are ongoing. Some people are saying it's agreed, some people aren't. It's the word on the street, but him and Pereira seem to be the two most likely signings to go through in the next week or so.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. I'd go with Milenkovic, mate. Out of the two, if we had a choice of the two, I'd go Milenkovic. I got to be honest.
Why would you go Milenkovic though? How old is he, Steve?
I'd say because he's better than Zuma. Just.
So let's have a
Nicola and also you chose Zuma, so I'm choosing Milenkovic.
Nikola Milenkovic is 23 years old. He's a young player, which we need. Kurt Zuma, however,
he's got a lot of bottle. Milenkovic.
Kurt Zuma is 26. We need young defenders, and
no, I think Zuma, experienced defenders. They're like goalkeepers. They get better with age. Like fine wine, man.
We need pace. We need pace at the back for sure. We've got to get Craig Dawson out the side. Not having a go at Craig Dawson, but he's not a.
Steve, didn't he? He did all right.
No, he wasn't that. And Brentford didn't offer much either, mate. And even you said on the watch along, better teams would have ripped them apart today on a couple of times. But hey, I'm not knocking Craig Dawson. I think he's done a fantastic job for us. He came in on a low fee, and he can handle himself in the Premiership against the lower teams. It's when those bigger teams come at him, he struggles a little bit, mate. And I think if we're going to push on, we need a bit more pace at the back. We definitely lack pace. Diop always looks slow, but he's not actually slow, Diop, is he? He's got those long legs. He's got those very long legs, isn't he?
I thought Diop looked long legs like John Cleese when he did his whole skit. No, I think Diop looked tidy today, man. I was impressed.
Yeah. Premier League experience is the big thing with it, though. Zuma has got Premier League experience at Chelsea.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is, you got a good point there, Jake. Because coming into the Premiership, it takes a while to get up to speed. Yeah, for a lot of players, and that's a valid point, mate. It's a valid point. That who would you ask? Trev Tube, because he's always right. Trev Tube, he always knows his stuff.
Zuma or Milenkovic, Trev? Danny's in as well. I hope you're well, Danny. So Scott is saying Milenkovic. Long live the bowling says Zuma has more experience but injury prone.
We don't want injury prone, do we? We've had enough of that, and we injury prone.
Yeah. So, Peach, apart from Premier League experience, what else is driving you away from Milenkovic and pointing Zuma to you then?
Well, it's basically what you said, like Premier League experience, but I also think, unlike Pete, Zuma has a bit of bottle, and no, I think he'd fit in well. He'd fit in well. I really do, man. I take Milenkovic any day of the week too, but no, Zuma would be first for me, man. What nationality is Zuma? He's French, yeah.
Zuma is he's French. So here's a little bit of a comparison for you then. So Kurt Zuma is 1.9 meters. Nikola Milenkovic is 1.95 meters. So Nikola Milenkovic is the more stronger, you'd say, and more taller player as well. So I can probably see, I mean, it's come out, sources have said Zuma wants to come to West Ham, but I think David Moyes will probably opt for Milenkovic. Who knows? I don't know. Trev Tube has come in and said, I'd go for Milenkovic. He is still maturing and is shown to be one hell of a defender, 6'5", and surprisingly good on the deck too. Will score a few important goals.
I agree, Trev, and that's why he's got great feet. He's only 23 years old. He's a player you could hopefully stick on a 5-year deal, and Moyes will get hold of him and make him a multi-million pound player like he has done with other players, mate. So that's no digging. He's gone in the lake, is he? He's going to make out he's in the lake now. But I agree with you, Trev. But, Peter Castlemaine, as I call him, 4X. He says Souček and Kufau, and he's quite right in what he says. They never played in the Premier League, and they settled in very well, very quickly, didn't they?
Yeah, it did. There it is. Yeah. See, that is a very good point, and we've lost Peach there.
He's in the drink.
Yeah.
Well, that's the counter cider, not the lake.
Yeah, that is a very good point, Peter. Souček and Kufau didn't have Premier League experience. That's why I think possibly I do think that we will go for Milenkovic. You know, that little bit of unknown, I think definitely could steer.
Hey, let's be honest. Either one would be happy, wouldn't we? I don't think either one comes in if they come in, which hopefully they do. I got a sneaky feeling we're going to see a few signings this week, and I think we're going to see signings just after the season starts as well.
Yeah, which I mean I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of, to be honest with you, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Let's take some more comments. Long live the Bolin says Tolkowski was linked with us once upon a time. Yeah, it was about a year ago we were linked with him, and it looked like everything was all done. Andy says just done it at £10 DT30. I guess you.
Go Andy. That gets you out having your nuts deep heated, Andy.
Yeah, and that's 4 raffle tickets as well. Trev Tube has also got 4 in. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I think Peach is back. Is he wet? Has he been in the?
Yeah. I just went in the lake, but y'all missed it.
Oh, right. Yeah, connection cut out.
You shit. I got sneezes there, Jake. Sorry, mate.
Let's have a look at some more comments. Danny says, I haven't seen Milenkovic play enough to rate him, but I saw some of his home club supporters saying to be cautious. Yeah, I agree.
I haven't seen them comments. It'd be interesting to
see what they Trev Shooter says Peach okay, so sounds like he's submerged just then.
No, he's bottled it. He bottled it. He hasn't submerged, but he definitely bottled it.
I bottled it like Coca-Cola. Bottled it like Coca-Cola.
See, here's the thing. This swings in roundabouts. Long as the bowling comes back and says, yeah, but then he could be like a Halle or Anderson we've never heard of before. It does swing in roundabouts. So I'm going to ask you both a straight question. Would you prefer a Premier League proven player or an unknown David Moyes pickup? Steve, to you first.
I will, whatever David Moyes chooses, I would back. I think David Moyes, he's the man in charge. That's what they pay him all the money to manage a team. I think he's done a fantastic job at West Ham. And I do not, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know 100%, but I used to see the pressure former managers came under. Bilic, Sam Allardyce was another one. Pellegrini would have been another one, although I didn't see any of that, but I saw it with the other two. Sullivan's pressure on a manager during a working week is, well, it's immense, mate. I've seen 100 emails coming in a day to Sam Allardyce, right? Because Sullivan wants to know every 5 minutes what's happening, what happened in training, what happened this, what happened that. Doesn't let him breathe. And what I believe is that Moyes suffered that the first time, right? Left, obviously, as he did, right? And then when they had to come crawling back to him to get him back, right? I reckon he stamped his foot, and said, right, we're doing it my way or no way, right? And I think that's paying off. And I think that's why we're seeing an improvement at West Ham, to be honest. I think that the board interference, which did definitely go on with signings and team selections and all sorts, right? I wouldn't say Sullivan used to pick players, right? But he'd make suggestions, shall we say? And I think Moyes has said this, Sullivan, right? And I'm 99.9 on this, right? He said, if you want me back, it's on my terms, my crew, my show. You be the chairman, I'll be the manager, and you let me get on with it. And that's a big. And since that's happened, Moyes coming back, right? West Ham have improved.
Oh, not many.
So on that basis, if whatever Moyes chooses, I think he's got that say. If it's down to Moyes at the end of the day, I don't think when Sam Allardyce was there, players were turning up in the car park. He didn't even know he'd fucking signed. Oh, excuse me, French. Didn't even know he'd signed. Right?
No, you're right.
I think we've got out of that era now with Moyes ain't no mug, mate. Moyes is he's a Scot at the end of the day. They don't take no nonsense, do they? Do you know what I mean?
No. And you look at it like Suchek, Sufal, Big Craig Dawson, Benrahma, like it's magic, man. He's doing that.
Yeah,
man.
he's right there. Along with Castlemate, Pete Castlemate. David Moyes did F up with Hugo, mind. Yeah, he did, but he was cheap, wasn't he? It was a weird one, that, actually, because he never really played, did he? Obviously, couldn't produce what he thought he'd produce in training. Maybe, I don't know.
This is a good point. Dan says, Peter, I'll take a Hugo in exchange for Suchek, Sufal, Dawson, Bowen, Lingard. All of these players he got right, just a couple he got wrong in his first bout.
You're always going to get one wrong, aren't you? But to be fair, Hugo didn't really play, did he? Did he ever play? Can't remember him playing, starting, actually.
Maybe 20 minutes, man. That's it.
Maybe he just couldn't get up to space up the pace in the Premiership. And where is he now? Championship again, isn't he? Is he Preston? Preston, is it?
Yeah, he came from Preston, and I think he's a QPR or Preston, one of the two.
He came from Preston, didn't he? I think.
Yeah.
And then he
did.
Yeah, he did actually. He came from Preston, but I'm not sure where he is now. I think Norwich, actually. He go to Norwich.
Hugo's at Norwich,
Yeah, he went to Norwich. So he's back in the Premiership this year, then.
Yeah.
It was all wrong.
Andy says, for me, I'd be happy with Zuma, Pereira, Tammy, and Armstrong. I can still see Lingard on loan like Ryan on West Ham Fan TV. And we buy it in January. I still don't think that's dead in the water. That Lingard.
Yeah, nor do I. And I think Andy's bang on, mate. I reckon. Yeah. I would say maybe come back on loan, right? Yeah. If they can't agree the fee. If Lingard, it's all down to Lingard, really. That if Lingard says, right, I'm writing out my contract, that's it, right? You two can't agree. You two parties can't agree, right? Yeah. Lingard will end up back on loan for the season at some stage, I think. Or January comes, the fee's right down. The fee's right down then. Yeah. But then Lingard would be stupid to do it in January, and I'll tell you why. Because the signing on fee 6 months later would be massive. So if you were advising Lingard, right, you'd say, unless you can secure the massive signing on fee, be a free agent, be a free agent, and that 10 million quid would go to Lingard's pocket, right? The West Ham would pay him 10 million signing on fee rather than the club. So that's a lot of money over a 6-month period, isn't it?
Yeah.
Huge.
Kent Hammers was at the game today. Said, "A good day out, nice stadium, really like it." What happened, Kent, with getting in? What was the atmosphere like? We'd be intrigued to know.
Yeah, we would, because Brentford, I really admire him because Ron Nodes really screwed him over, right? And I know the whole history of that, but I don't want to go on about it now. But it was great to see them eventually move stadium. Griffin Park was great to go to, mind. It's like being on the end of the runway, wasn't it? You had 747, 737, A380s landing on your head. You know, I sometimes wanted other players concentrated with those jumbo jets coming over because they were that low. They were that low at Griffin Park. The Griffin Park or Griffin Park, wasn't it? It was in the way end. You're watching the match, and I was like, "What bloody hell was that?" I mean,
Brilliant.
But, and of course, their ground got held up being built, didn't it? At one stage, I can't remember why now, but there was a reason why they had to stop it. And fans then, when they got their new ground, imagine getting a new ground, which is great for Brentford to see, and then you can't go to it. You know, we all poured into the Olympics, all right, that we don't like it, but we all poured into the Olympic Stadium, didn't we? For Ada Butchers and thought, now we don't like this. Imagine being a Brentford fan, have a new ground built, which they did really need, not like West Ham, but they really need a new ground. And then they've got this new ground and they can't attend. So I feel for the Brentford fans in a way, you know. So it's good to see them getting in there today.
Yeah. Let's take some comments. Let's scroll up to here. Danny says, all comes down to price, really. If it's low enough, take the risk. Yeah, I agree. Peter, Quadruple X's, says, if we don't get signings, we will struggle in full competitions. Yeah, Peach.
Massively, Pete. And that's why I think, I don't know anything, but I think the board can't be that stupid. And David Moyes screaming at the board. They can't be that stupid, right, to even imagine that they could do Europe and the Premiership with the squad that we got now.
Oh, not a chance.
Peach, I mentioned it on the watch long I did with Steve today. Brentford were making a lot of subs, and you look at our subs bench, it's full of youngsters and 2 goalkeepers.
Well, to be honest, you hit a great point on the watch along, Jake. We had players on the bench today who were playing last night for the under-23s.
Yeah.
You know, how often do you see that? Right, you played Friday night, now you're on the bench at Brentford today. Come on, that's, you know.
I love
I know they're youngsters, but I know there's a big ask.
Go on, Peach.
No. I'm just saying, I love to see that because they're professionals. They should be playing. They should be able to play day in, day out, and they're youngsters. So.
Yeah. As much as we want to see him, though, everyone was delighted about Areola. We need to get back down to business. Our squad is still way too thin.
Yeah,
we need to get down to business.
I'm really confident, actually, that our board aren't that naive. Right?
Yeah,
they can't be, surely, right? We can't rely on the youngsters. Hey, we all love to see youngsters coming through, but for our standing now as a top 6 club, which we are, right? The foresight has to be bringing signings, right? Yeah. And I don't think even our board can be that naive to think that they could do the Europe and the Premiership with the squad that we got. Now, my hope is transfer windows are always a lot later when there's been a European Championship and so forth. And I'm just hoping this week now delivers a centre half, a striker. And I'm quite happy if we bring in a couple after the season started, right?
As long as they come in at some point in this transfer window. As long as we get the signings done before the end of the transfer window.
Yeah. We got a good enough team to start the season, haven't we?
Just about.
Just when Declan Rice is back, Suchek's back, Kufal's back, right? Yes. They're back in training now, from what I understand, so that's good news. But yeah, you know, and they've had a long summer, so they deserve a bit of a rest, don't they? But
Oh,
it's
no.
before the end of the transfer, I can't see, for all we knock the board, and there's many reasons why we do, and I agree with, that they can be that naive, right? I don't think they can be that naive.
I wouldn't put it past them. I would not put it past them, my friend. I would not.
Well, it'd be foolish because they're going to have thousands of upset West Ham fans, and they know what that'll be like.
Yeah.
Burnley all over again, man. Burnley all over
Don't
again,
say
man.
that. Don't say that, Peach. Come on. Let's take some more comments.
It'll go on, though.
I think we got to be positive. I think we got to be positive. And I'll tell you something I think Sullivan has learned at last, right? And this comes from a good source, Peach, right?
Yeah.
And Sullivan has learned not to open his gob, right, and his son, right, when it comes to buying football players, because all that happens, the valuation goes up, and then he can't afford them.
I know, but that's what I appreciated. Like, remember Harry Potter and Aston Villa, and we were after Harry Potter for manager, and we put it all in the press and everything. And at the end of the day, he was like, "No, I'm not coming there." Like, and that's the good thing about Moyes. He keeps his trap shut. Sorry, he keeps his trap shut. All of a sudden, Areola's here. Hooray!
Let's talk about Darren Randolph. Long live the bowling, says Moyes is going to convert Randolph into a striker. Danny's talking about Danny's talking about Pereira. Pete, your thoughts on Pereira? But first, let's have a look at Danny's comment. He says, "If we sign Pereira and got Lings back, what on earth have you got in your hand, Peach?"
I got a piece of wood, Doc, because I will smack Sullivan, Gold, and Brady all on the backside of this. If we do not get Pereira, Lingard, I'll be a madman. Masculinovich or whatever his name is, and Zuma.
Danny says, "If we sign Pereira and got Lings back on loan, we could start worrying about a striker and load our defence with the remaining budget. Then take a look at what we need in January."
Danny's bang on there. We are weak at the back to do well in the Premiership and Europe this season. Yeah. We are weak at the back at the minute, right?
Go on, Steve.
No, sorry, mate, but yeah, Pereira would be a nice signing. I like the look of him. Lingard, obviously, back on loan, or maybe buy. Man United are just taking the piss at the moment, to be honest, asking for 30 million when there's 12 months left on a contract. That's going to come down to the player, right? At the end of the day, what does he want to do? Right out his 12 months or whatever. Maybe a loan move I can't see another loan. I can't see that. But hey, stranger things are happening in football. I think a bid will be made in the Man United and take it. He's not going to play at Man United, is he? Come on, look at the signings there. Bringing in at the minute. He's not going to get into that team.
Nah, I don't think he is. Peach, then Pereira, Lingard. What's your thoughts on Danny's comment about stocking that in and then trying to get the defence all stocked up?
Well, no, like what Moyes is doing, he's building from the back. So, like he got Areola in. With getting Zuma in, or the Masculinovich, however you say it, getting him in, and then getting Pereira in, you'll see it start moving from the back to the front. And even Rusty B, even your boy and my boy and everybody's boy, DJ Rusty B, said the same thing. He's starting from the back. It's like a building. He's building it from the foundation up.
Yeah. Let's have a look at some more comments. Ken says it was easy to get in the ground jet, no checks because it falls under criteria of 20,000. I think there's a real family feel. They couldn't have been more help. The staff really nice ground. Wasn't many Bees fans there, so atmosphere wasn't great. Yeah. I noticed that whilst watching the game, there was a lot of empty seats around, which I was quite.
Why are they struggling for fans on a pre-season friendly where they're going into their first season in the Premiership? It's quite strange, isn't it?
Well, it's the official opening of their new stadium, and they didn't even fill out half of their capacity, I don't think.
Yeah, where's Clive Sacker tonight? I noticed he hadn't showed up.
No, he hadn't showed up.
Jake, you know who was there?
Frankel was there.
Yes. My boy, my G, your boy, Adam Frankel was there, man, and I was jealous. He sent me pics of he just kept sending me pics, and I was like, oh man, come on, man, like that's just mean. That's just mean.
He'd have wanted you to jump in the lake, though, Peach, to be honest with you, mate. Like the rest of the West Ham fan base, mate. We've all seen you as a bottler tonight, you know. We've all got a different opinion.
Long live the Goonies. Says West Brom still owe us money from the Dean Garner deal, so that could, that could help out with that. Here we go.
In football transfers, mate. In football transfers, things like that do take into place. You've got stage payments going on all sorts of transfers, and it's a counter deal, So, yeah.
Here we go. Question for you, Peach. Is Posh Peach on tonight?
Oh, jolly hockey sticks. Well, I got to put my hair all back for that, don't I? Put on some old people glasses. Oh, no, not at all. Posh Peach will resume, but not tonight.
CB says, I hope a Millwall fan doesn't walk past while Peach has
Charlie.
I know. It could be it could be quite interesting. Kent says,
hey, Jake. No, Jake. I just want to let everybody know. Me and Charlie Boy got a new show called Strictly Business. If you ain't check it. Trust me. And we'll have you on any day of the week, guys. And Daya. How do you mean? Family things, West Ham family things, guys.
Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe for the day's banter as well.
Yeah, definitely got to do that. I'm just replying to a stroppy customer at the minute.
Kent says,
if your name's Rob Manning, sir, right? Why aren't you replying to your emails? I'll tell you why, mate, because it's fucking 8 o'clock at night. And I'm on the Jake Cox West Ham unofficial show. Right.
Big up.
Kent says, if Moyes doesn't get a striker but get Lingard and Pereira instead and plays more fluid front line, I'd get that. Yeah, I completely agree. Cheddar says, if you get Lingard on loan and he has another great season, he will be a free agent with loads of clubs wanting to sign him. I would pay 30 million. I'd like a loan with the option to buy. We've got with Areola. We missed a big trick there with Lingard. We've got it with Areola though. Hopefully we've learnt our lesson on that. So the final bit I want to talk about in tonight's show is what Steve's got on his green screen. Peach, I'm going to come to you first. What a goal day from Saeed Benrahma. Is it his season?
Yeah, and big up Scott V. Because Scott V was the man then that showed me the flex about Pereira walking through the doors early this week. So big up your blood clot self, Mr. Chef, straight up. But yeah, Benrahma, it is his season. I think he's bulked up a bit in the off season. He looks fantastic. He's that player that's going to get you off of your seats. He links well with everybody. I think Cornell's same thing. You got players that are out to prove themselves. Even the new number 9, Antonio. You got players that they're going to be pushing for two things, and you wait till Suchek and Rice get back. We're going to be formidable, but Day is right. We cannot rely on the youngsters. It's good seeing the youngsters, but we can't rely on them. We need those marquee signings. Just give me 3, just give me 4. I like that. What's the boy's name that we signed from Celtics? Flex, Akko Flex, or whatever his name is.
He looks the business.
That man is bad. That man is a bad man from 1909. How do you mean? He's wicked, man. What did you do? Let me ask you this. To answer your question, I think it's going to be Benrahma's season. But what did you think about Alves today, Jake? And Steve?
I think when he came on, Steve, I don't know whether you agree, he looked a presence.
Just give me 2 minutes, mate. I got a screamer on.
Yeah. Yeah. We would take you out the show for a minute, Steve. I think when he came on for 20 minutes, I thought the first header he got, he won. I thought he really looked. What's the word? He He looks composed. He's a beast.
Yep.
He is gigantic.
Yep.
Obviously, I think he's going to win 9 out of 10 headers, to be honest with you, because he is gigantic. And I can see why David Moyes has gone after him. And I can see why David Moyes is making all these signings, because all of these youth signings, because they all look the business. Ekwa, Okoflex, Alves, all of these players look really, really good. Right then, let's have a look here. And it says,
what happened? What happened to Cardoso? And like, are we selling Alexander Silva? Like, what happened to Cardoso? I thought Cardoso was supposed to be the real deal, and then like Alexander Silva. Like, I don't know. Alves, I like, man. I like.
I think Cardoso was is currently on loan at FC Basel. I think he was another Pellegrini signing that didn't really work, to be honest with you. Cardoso,
how many Pellegrini signings did work though? Like Anderson, Haller, like Yarmolenko, your favorite player, Yarmolenko. Like, how many of these signings did work? Like,
not many.
Pellegrini. I'm gonna come to Chile and like talk to him, dog. Straight up.
Fornals was probably one of the only ones that actually work. Actually worked, and David Moyes likes us along with the ones. Now it says Alves didn't look great, to be honest. All around 3 big mistakes in the first 3 minutes. I thought he's young. He's he did make a couple of mistakes, but he looked like a presence. And if he can get the mistakes out of his game and he can shore up, which I'm sure he will do in the next couple of years, he's going to be a very, very good signing. Peach, the Y word is banned. The Y word is banned.
Yarmolenko.
Yeah, that's banned. That is banned. Peter says Coventry needs to stay with us instead of going out on loan. Yeah. He looked good today. The first real game that I've seen him properly, and he looked really good. As Andy says, 37 watching, 34 likes. What is going on? Smash that like button, guys. Smash.
Please, man. Jake deserves this, man. Come on, give it to the man now. 50 likes, right? What else can you ask for, man?
Peter says Silva and Meepo won't make it here. To finish off the show, then Benrahma, because I ain't got much battery left. I've got 5 minutes.
You're sounding like Brownie. Always whinging about your battery. Why do you rely on batteries? Can't you find a bloody mains plug, Jakey boy?
Well, there isn't a mains plug round here. The closest.
Come on, your studio's got to improve, Jake. Yeah, come on, you've got no mains plug. Right, you should have your dad up now, working on the floor, fitting one in for you, mate.
Oh dear. Here we go. 50 likes. Peach is jumping in.
And I'd just like to say, 50 likes. I'd just like to say, if you enjoyed this show, please subscribe to the Day's Banter Show, where I might continue it because I've got a mains plug.
You know what?
One of Jake Cox's orders on my Amazon card was a new extension lead as well. So he's bought me a plug, but he ain't got one himself.
Right.
Yo, subscribe to today's banter and also subscribe to Hammers Fans United. Word up. That's my boy.
Right, where were we anyway? Where were we before Peach's waffle? Where were we?
Hammers Fans United put 2 things down, dog. Trust me.
Listen, Peach. Your credibility is falling.
That's my man right there, man. That's my boy. That's my D, man. Tip is in the building.
I told you I had a screaming customer. You know, I said I had a screaming customer. I had to sort out, and you had to take me out of the show. It was because he's watching the West Ham unofficial show, right? And Peach had gone in the water. He said, "Who is this bottler?" He said, "Who is this bottler?"
I'm a bottler.
Here's the question, Steve.
I'm not a toddler, but I'm a bottler.
Can't you find a puddle to go and dive in or something?
Yo, you gotta subscribe, share, and like Hammers Fans United. Done now.
Right, to finish off, Steve.
Well, we're finishing, are we now? We're finishing.
Yeah.
You haven't got a plug.
Is this Benrahma season?
Steve, go on, mate. Sorry, go on.
Is this Benrahma season?
I think so, mate. I think so.
I'm going to go and this in a minute.
Can you tell Pete you asked me, not him? Can you tell Mr. Bottler? Tell Mr. Bottler you asked me the question. right?
Right.
Yo, I'm
Then
telling
we have
you,
a look at the lake and work out where
Benrahma
he's
is
hanging
gonna
in.
light things up, dog.
Yeah, I've just muted you both for a second. You two can debate this all you like. Whilst I go and plug my laptop in. Thank you very much. I'm off. See you in.
Yo, I'll tell you this, dog. Benrahma is stepping up this season hot.
I agree, mate. I agree. I think
100. Yeah, 100.
I think this is Benrahma's big season, mate. Right?
Yep.
I think Moyes sort not now, but was a bit cautious of him last season, right? But this season, I think he's going to let him fly. But I tell you what, though, it's a good example. Moyes must have his reasons why he didn't play him last season, as much as all the fans wanted him to play, right? And this is where you have to trust in your manager. But what I think Moyes now knows he can. This is a great case of a youngster coming through, blooding into the West Ham side, hopefully for many years to come, not rushing the youngster through, allowing him some game time, allowing him the feel of the Premiership, allowing him, there were mistakes he made last year. And, hopefully this is it, mate. But I tell you what, it's against, I know Celtic are obviously lower opposition. They got knocked out of Europe as well, didn't they, midweek, right? Yeah. But he played exhibition football, right? Yeah. And what I would call good old Gaza style, right? Yeah. Celtic Park, right? He was outstanding at Celtic. Today, he was. Hey, what a goal! What a goal!
What a goal!
The big thing with him, he's got the big bottle, right? Something you ain't got, Peach, to take on 2 or 3. He'll take on 2 or 3, 4 players. He ain't scared. Yeah, that man has got a bottle.
We've got a member. Thank you very much,
Luke Legend. Welcome to the show, Luke Legend.
Luke Legend is now a West Ham unofficial ultimate supporter. Evening ladies man himself, Luke, you legend. You will now get. See, Luke, you now get, if you go on, I'm going to set another reminder tomorrow. If you go onto the members page, you are now a member. You get priority. Your question for Frank McAvenny will be prioritised on the show on Monday night. That's what you get for becoming a West Ham unofficial member.
Oh, so if I become a member, Jake, I can get asked questions anyway, and they get answered, will they?
Yeah, one or 2 questions can get prioritised. But if you want to enter a raffle, though, using this link I'm going to put in the chat just now, you can enter a raffle. Peach, do you hear this? You can enter a raffle to actually come on the show and speak to the West Ham legend that is Frank McAvenny.
Right.
In a raffle.
Charlie boy before your battery runs out.
No, my battery's good, Dad. My battery's good.
Dave, I'm plugged in. But I've just lost my light, so the lighting's not very good.
Oh yeah, your lighting's all right, mate. As long as we can hear you, right? My light's fading here as well, even with this fancy spotlight you bought me. But then my head's gone. Right, so we can carry on now. We're not cutting off.
You are taking the P.
No, we're not. No, we can carry on.
So we've got a lot of viewers on, a lot of viewers, and a lot of your fans, Jake. We don't want to cut them off.
We're not going to cut off. Don't you worry.
I tell you, there's nothing on the TV tonight apart from, Dirty Dancing's even probably finished now, isn't it?
So, can you, Peach, can you believe this? You can enter a raffle. 1 ticket is £3, 2 tickets is £5. You can enter in. 8 tickets have been sold so far, respectively, between Trev Tube and Andy. You can have
big up Andy.
You can have an opportunity to speak 5 minutes on the show, live show, Monday at 7 p.m, to speak with the West Ham legend, Frank McAvenny. And as Andy says, welcome to the West Ham Unofficial family, Luke, and welcome to the West Ham Unofficial Ultimate Supporters Club as well. Yes. I hope you enjoy. So you've got some emojis there you can use, Luke, if you've got your emojis on YouTube. You've got exclusive emojis. More emojis are coming. A Fredericks one's coming for Wally. I'm just getting it sorted, Wally, don't you worry.
Hey, as I'm getting Dixie for you, Jake, is that going to be? Should we make that for members only?
Wally, big up.
Hey.
When Dixie comes on, is that going to be for members only?
No, we'll work it out.
Right, you'll work it out. No pressure. Anyway, can you go back to Charlie Boy?
Hang on. Let's sort this out.
He's talking a lot of sense, mate, and in his comments box, it's really good. Charlie Boy, he's called. He's a bright lad.
Yeah, he
What
is.
this
Oh,
player? He
he's
says
100. He is 100.
Yeah. I think you bang on with that, Charlie boy. I do agree with that, mate. He's bought him. I tell you what, I think we're going to see good. I don't know what the sell-on fee is. Brentford might have, but
Yeah.
Benrahma is going to be worth a lot of money. And the thing
Yeah.
is, what we fans have got to remember is you can kill a player if you play him too early as well. If you try bringing him in and throwing him into the deep end, it's like swimming, isn't it? Someone like Pete
No,
obviously
but
drowned,
they,
right?
Moyes did this with Bowen too. Like it was the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody was
What I'm
screaming for
saying is,
Bowen to
Peach, just
play.
listen to me. Let's listen clearly, Peach, right? If
Right?
you throw people in the deep end or throw people in the lake, right?
Yeah.
A lot of them would drown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas only a few, if you look at players over the years, Rooney, Giggs, they all got in 16, 17, didn't they? Right?
Yeah.
And even then they were mollycoddled up certain games. And so Moyes is using the experience, I think. And that's why I think we'll see more signings. But the beauty is Benrahma's not bottled a thing, right? Bottle being the word today. He hasn't dropped to the bottom of the lake, right? He's
Like
risen
me.
to the
Like
surface.
me. Yeah.
there we
He's
go.
risen to the surface.
No,
Bernie,
100, man.
Bernie hits the net.
He's class, mate. I'll tell you what, right?
Yeah.
I think Benrahma,
Yes.
in the next 2 years, will be the new Paolo Di Canio.
Wow.
Oh, no, those are big words. Those are
statement.
big words. Those are big words, dog.
Mate, did you
Those are
see
big words,
Celtic?
dog.
He just got he hasn't got feet. He's got wands. He's got magic wands on the end of those legs.
He does. I give you that.
That little touch he made, right? And you see it in the football, the brain has to connect with the feet quickly.
Yeah.
Something Ben Johnson struggled with today, right? Out of position, I know, and he's still young.
Yeah.
He did struggle. But did you see that touch?
2, 3, 4,
Ben
5
Rama made that
steps
goal
ahead,
at Celtic.
man.
That little touch to make the goal at Celtic. That was instant. That was click, click, bang.
Yeah.
That's world class, mate. World class.
Oh, but that Bowen flick still has me doing my head in, man. Like, I know it came from Johnson to Benrahma with a ball by Benrahma, but that little flick by Bowen, that was a proper striker finish, man. Like, I'm proud of him, man.
Yeah. And long live the bowling. Yeah, he says Peach and Steve like Zippy and George from Rainbow. Like, well, Zippy would go in the water. Obviously, George has bottled it.
Let's have a look at some more comments then. Danny says, CB, agree, man. The last half of last season was too much pressure to throw Benny into, especially with Lanzini on the bench. Moyes played it well.
Danny. Yeah, good shout, Danny.
Scott says the 100 has just finished, so we may as well carry on. Here's another reason to carry on. Andy's in the building. Rah, rah, rah.
Yo, Andy's in the building. Andy's in the building.
Andy, you come on to see the butler.
Big up, Andy. How you doing, my G? You good?
Peach.
Yo.
Butler.
I'm disappointed, man. I'm disappointed.
So I go by like Peach the 5 foot, but now it's gonna be like Peach the bottle of 5 foot. Trust me.
And as Andy says somehow I still got Brentford near West Ham 1 from the watch along, and the West Ham's official legend.
Yo, trust me, I'll be sagging them models. What do you mean, that? Trust me. Yo, Andy, what did you think about the game, man?
Oh yeah, I've done a review with Jake earlier. Yeah, no, I'm happy we played a Premier League side. Pleased for Connor Coventry again to have a good performance. And
100.
But no, I got worried with Antonio when he went down a couple of times.
Didn't we, Jake? We were really worried then. Pre-season, if he breaks his ankle, God.
We were worried. Steve was worried. So was I.
I was worried. It looked nasty as well.
What do you reckon of the kit top? Do you like it?
I love it.
Ready?
Oh, my boy. My boy. Yo, those are big shoes to fill, because that's like them Decanio things, dog. That's some Decanio things, dog. That's big shoes to fill. Yo.
Shame there isn't any under 8s kit, Steve.
Hey?
Shame there ain't Shame there ain't any underrates,
Might
kid.
get one for Christmas. My grandson might get one for Christmas, mate. Don't wind me up now, Jake. Don't wind me up.
I will happily, Steve, let you go and go and get some more beers if you're out of beer.
Well, I am going to nip behind the green screen here to the Daya's bar and see what's on offer. Now the show's extended. I need another proper job, not a bottle job, a proper job.
Oh, yeah, you need a bottle top. How do you mean? Some Kronenberg, some Stella, Heineken, how do you mean? Don't give it to Andy, though, because he'll drink all of them. Even if you got like 50, even if you got like
How was the
50
Jaeger
years,
bombs last night,
hide them, because Homeboy will drink them all, dog. I ain't even playing with you, man. Homeboy's like his legs are hollow, man.
Right. Go on, Andy.
Yeah, mine. Jaeger was involved, and because we've not been to the pub for like 18 months or whatever, the owner walked down with tequila.
Oh God.
Tequila was involved as well.
Arriba.
The disabled team. Hopefully, you've got a group of quality guys. You too, Jay. Thank you very much, and Andy as well. There he is. There is. It looks like I'm putting up my new microphone, but I'm not.
I love it, loving
brings
it.
Up the energy, dog. Mousy brings up the energy, man. I ain't even
Here he is.
Peach, come in.
Here he is.
I didn't want you to miss me face, Jake. I didn't want you to miss me mugshot when I nipped out the bar. I hope that worked.
Yeah, I know. I didn't miss it at all. Milesy's in the building. There we go. Scott says you can quote the ones a feat comment, Jake. We can. Right. Peter's holding the bar quite high. So McAvaney, Bonds, Paolo Di Canio, Tony Cotton, Devonshire is some list of guests to come. Well, you're not holding back, Peter. That will be a difficult job, but I'm sure we can get one of them on. I'm sure.
Get Joe Cole on the show, dog. Get Joe Cole on the show, dog.
Billy Bonds is a very reserved man, so I think he must be I'd say he's the hardest target to get to come onto a YouTube show, to be honest.
I think Tony Cardi would come on. Jake,
honestly,
I think Tony Cardi would come on so easy.
Bladder Brothers.
I know you are. Let's have a look at some more comments. Andy is in with. Oh no, wrong comment. Andy is in with a big chance of coming on the show Monday night. To chat to Frank.
Yeah.
50% at the moment. Currently, you're
Andy, if you win the raffle, mate, right? Yeah. What questions have you got lined up? What would you ask?
Why Peach didn't jump in the lake?
Yeah. Do you know
Why didn't Peach jump in the lake? Why didn't Peach jump in the lake? Because he was afraid and bothered it because he thought he might break his leg.
No, I've done a couple of questions already. What I've asked Jake already, but I was thinking of another one to ask. What was everyone's in the squad's favourite go-to drink? What he can remember what they were drinking back in the day to make it play so well.
Remember that he used to drink so much.
Like you.
I'm his protege. He's a bit older than me. But, he was a champagne. He was big into his champagne, from what I understand. But Peter Stringfellow, of course, was his favourite nightclub owner, wasn't he? So, you know, champagne. I'm only guessing, but I reckon champagne, if he admits it.
Danny says,
do you guys have? Hold on. Do you guys have like in England and that? Do you guys have like Irish car bomb where it's like a pint of Guinness or like half a Guinness and then you put
baby
Baileys
Guinness
in it, drop it, and drink it? That's bomb.
Baby Guinness, yeah.
Yeah.
I sound like a right drinkaholic. I was going to say the other word, but I remember I'm on Jake's show.
Yeah. Yo, me and you are going to have like 10, 15 of those when I come back home, dog. Trust me.
God. Danny says, I wanted Antonio off at half-time. Pre-season is about seeing how players work together. What else does Antonio need to prove? Good point. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about tonight that maybe West Ham related, hopefully?
Well... Go on, Andy. Carry on. Go on, mate. Go on.
Me and Jake sort of mentioned it on the show earlier, but I want everyone else's opinion. Obviously, Rice is back. I know Sufal and Souček and Yarmolenko's been back. Do you think they're going to feature next week in the Atalanta game, or do you reckon they're going to be weighted for the first game of the season?
No, I think they'll
Peach.
feature. Yeah, I think they'll feature.
No, I think they're playing the Atalanta game.
Yeah, I think they'll play in the Atalanta game for sure. They have to just to get some. I know they already basically got their preseason with like the Euros, but yeah, no, I think they'll feature. Andy, do you think they'll feature or no?
I don't think they'll start. If they're going to feature, it'll probably be about 20 minutes or so or more.
Yeah, I agree.
All right.
Yeah.
Why do you think they wouldn't start, Andy? Out of interest, why would you think they wouldn't start?
I think Moyes is going to ease them back in. They've think how many they've played. Like even from the end of last season, they only had like 4 weeks pre-season. Then they played a full season. Yep. Then they played games at the Euros. They featured in every game, so they probably want to have a rest as well.
Especially the 2 Czech lads, didn't they? They didn't even get a rest in the Euros, did they? Really? That's a good point, mate. And maybe that's what he was trying out in pre-season with some of the selections that he's actually made. That makes a lot of sense, mate. Actually, yeah, good show, Andy. Good show.
Yeah.
Lanzini's obviously been dropped back in midfield now, and Lanzini's playing as a
Lanzini's amazing.
Yeah, I tell you what, Celtic and today he had 2 great performances. Lanzini, didn't he? Obviously, he's come back from an injury, and let's be age is catching up slightly with him. So his pace and his not so much trickery, but his pace will. But it's the same as what happened with Ryan Giggs at Man United, wasn't it? Really, Giggs was, he had all the pace, they dropped him into midfield. Giggs at one stage, and it worked. I mean, you probably see. We could probably get another good 3 years out of Lanzini, to be honest, if he settles into that defensive midfield position.
Yeah, I've got a video. Sorry, Jake. I've got a video coming out on False Remind. I've done a little review, and I mentioned that. I'm not saying he's as good as what he was, but Lanzini in that role reminds me of Modric when Modric for Tottenham was far forward, and then look how he's reverted back. And he's
Andy. Great shout, mate. Great shout. You bang on the money with that. And Lanzini's proving to David Moyes why he's worth another 2-3 years, I think.
The only thing that's going to stop Manuel Lanzini is injuries, I'm afraid.
Yeah,
you're right. The only thing that's going to stop him, because I really, really felt sorry for him when he got that injury in that Burnley game or whichever game it was. He I think
Everton, wasn't it?
Everton, yeah. And I felt you are so unlucky, mate. You've come back in, proved the doubters wrong, played in a completely different position. Hats off to you, mate. Hats off to you. And he just got injured. Long live the bowling. You guys like this show. I don't know why I sign myself up for it every week. Long live the bowling says every time the speaker gets interrupted. I'm used to it.
That's what happens on the Peach show, isn't it? Bloody Peach.
Yeah.
It's not you, Andy. Don't worry. It's not you.
Don't get a word in edgewise.
It's this lad. That's what it is.
Yo. Peach is in the building. Peach is in the building. Rah, rah, rah. Yeah.
Steve, you didn't look too interested in the dancing there.
Bottler.
We've got to do it again. Right. What about for me? Miles is in the building. Miles is in the building.
Miles is in the building. Miles is in the building.
Mosey, don't bottle. I'm worried about you, Mosey. You don't bottle anything, mate.
What about that? Prove, Mosey, you're not a bottler by jumping on that bed behind you.
Go on, Mosey.
What, like belly slide? Jump.
Yeah. Just like you scored a goal.
Jump.
Oh, he's actually doing it.
Here we go.
With his headset on.
Andy's in the building. Andy's in the building. He don't bother it. He don't bother it. What?
We even got some builders bum there, didn't we?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Mosey, respect. That was brilliant. Oh dear.
Well done, Mo. It's nice to see a good West Ham fan with big bottle. Do you know what I mean? Big bottle.
I knew that was funny.
Lovely to see. Some of us don't have it.
Hang on. I knew that was funny because I can hear about 30 seconds after you did that. I can hear Mum and Dad laughing downstairs. So I knew it was funny.
Big up, Richard. Big up, Sarah. How do you mean?
That's got to be 50 likes now, surely.
Oh,
Yeah,
got me.
That's like 100. Like,
Right, let's try
okay.
it again. Let's try. I think we should try it again, right? Everybody hit the like button when Big Andy shows the crack of his ass diving on the bed.
Way!
Right, Pete.
Come on, Andy, off you go.
Peach.
Again?
We have
No.
noises with pre-season training.
No, Peach. Peach, what you should do is stand like this and just fall back.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll meet
Go on.
you there. I'll meet you there. Yeah. I'll
Yeah,
meet you there.
Yeah.
Go
All
on
right.
Is he doing it?
No, he's not.
Nah, bottle. Peach is in bottle mode tonight.
Peach the bottle or 5 foot. I like the ring of that now. Peach the bottle or 5 foot.
Here's the thing. Peach, run down that road and run back saying Mosey's in the building.
Go on.
Run down this road.
Yeah. And then
Mosey's in
run back.
the building. Mosey's in the building. Rah, rah, rah.
Here comes a cop.
Mosey's in the building. Mosey's in the building.
Right, Pete.
All right.
How you mean?
Right, Pete. That was your warm up. I want you to go and knock on the door of that house. Right? It's Dave's Daya in.
Imagine doing it.
Pete,
How you doing? What do you want me to do?
go and knock on that house door. Front door.
Yeah.
Hello, is Daya in?
And say what you want me to knock on the door and say what?
Is Daya in?
It's Daya in. Okay, hold on.
Just not doing it.
At least you won't get wet.
Yo, be quiet. Oh, she closed her blinds. I swear to God, look, she closed her blinds. Okay, we gotta go on to the next house. She closed her blinds, dog. I swear to God. Like she came up and then just closed her blinds. I'm going to her next door neighbor still. I don't business.
Right, whilst Peach does that, let's take some comments.
Hold on.
Let him go. He's only going to next door.
Hold on. Nobody wants to open their
It's
door.
the rag and bone man.
Hold on. I'm pressing the bell. Hear that?
Yeah,
Hear
we
that?
can hear it.
Oh my god.
Seems you're well known in that area, Pete. Nobody's answering the door to you.
Okay, on to the next one. Hold on.
Peach
On to
just
the next
says,
one.
Peter says
Hold on.
they had not have neighbourhood watch where Peach lives.
Hold on. On to the next. On to the next.
Well, what the viewers don't know, Peach was on Crime Watch last week and on
Posh Peach.
Posh Peach.
Oh, Posh Peach? Okay, you get Posh Peach. Don't worry. Everybody answered, dog.
Neighbourhood Watch. They're fucking doing the jungle jump here.
No, the lights are off in this place, dog. The lights are
Try
off. On
a
to the next.
pedestrian. Just Peach, just find a pedestrian and ask him. Where's
Okay,
Dale?
hold on.
No, knock a door, always good.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me try one more door. Because this pedestrian's already there. I'll do like
This
2
is
in 1.
brilliant.
You get
This
2
is
in 1.
brilliant.
This is what you call banter.
Yeah. Nobody's coming.
Scrap this.
Is there anybody home?
Nobody's home. Everybody's out, dog.
What's the
They just
time, mate?
repeat.
What's the time, there, dog?
Hold on. So we're gonna do the pedestrians first. Then we're gonna do the houses.
Coming in the bedroom window there, sticking 2 fingers up me, Pete.
Yeah. Hey, guys, have you seen Daya today? Okay, just you know Daya, yeah?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm trying to find him. Thank you.
Do you know what this reminds me of? It's
What?
like Jake's like Ant and Dec. Do you know when they do put the celebrity thing in the ear and you have to do everything what they
Yeah.
say? This is what it is.
Oh, hey, this beats aren't in deck, doesn't it?
Oh, hold on. I'm
Jake's
pulling over
Unofficial
authorities. I'm
show.
pulling over authorities. Hold on. I'm pulling over authorities. Excuse me. No, excuse me. Yo. No, just went right by me. Municipal enforcement just like drove right by me, dog. Oh, there's one with the Canadian flag outside the door, dog. Oh, and they're
Yeah,
open.
we have them.
Oh, watch
Canadian
this. They're
flag.
open. Watch. Hold on, shush. Hold on, watch. Shush. They're open. Hello?
Oh, God, no. Listen to that doorbell.
Good dog. What up, dog? It's Peach dog. What up, dog? It's Peach dog. No, not me. Not me. People do not want to answer the door, dog.
There's someone there.
What?
I swear there's someone there.
No. Hello? Daya! Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, not a problem. I can wait.
I hope Peach can run fast.
Introduce him to the West End Unofficial show.
I'm sorry, I produced Adam. I'm sorry.
I think he's just being jokey, Jake. I think he's enjoying it, Jake, don't we?
Oh my God.
Hello, is Daya home? It's Pete. I just wanted to know if Daya's in. Hello, how you doing, mate? I wanted to know if Daya's in. Daya. Today's banter, Daya. I thought he lived at this. Oh, this is 12. I think he lives on 16.
16.
Yeah.
Who are you looking for?
Daya.
I don't know who they are.
Where, you're from Northern Ireland, yeah?
No, happen to be from Dublin.
Dublin, yeah? Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Pick yourself up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, mate. I'll find Daya. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll find him.
Brilliant.
He's from Dublin. He's from Dublin.
Yeah, man.
Right, we're going to win this there. That's it. End of that. Right, let's take some comments before we go. Peach, what a legend. Right, Steve's got to do something now before we go.
How much beer you got left?
Down it. down a bottle.
Oh, you got to fill it. Get a new.
Hang on,
Yeah.
hang on. Hang on, him.
That'll do.
That's the head of that.
Oh, easy there, big boy. Whoa, easy there, big boy.
It's never blowing bubbles.
Pretty bubbles in the air. They
Watch out,
fly
Peach.
so high.
5.5% beer and all, Andy. I'll be
Right.
wobbling up the stairs tonight now.
How you doing, mate?
Same
What's that?
time next week. We've got to do 3 more challenges.
Yeah, we've got to do the challenge show. It's got to be the challenge show, Jake. Isn't it?
What's going on here?
Nothing, just
Yeah,
on YouTube.
here we go.
Oh, you're just watching YouTube today?
No, I'm actually live on it right now.
Okay.
Right.
So, you're live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So, what are you banging on people's doors?
No, I was trying to find my friend. I thought he lived at 16. Yeah, but and then yeah.
Okay. Do you have ID on you or anything?
Yeah, man. Hold on.
About
There you are, Peachy arrested on the West Ham Unofficial. The cops, somebody's called the cops. Oh, I hope you don't get shot. You know what those Canadian coppers are like.
Oh. He should have run.
Yeah, but he can't dive in the lake, so he's never got no chance of bloody.
he's gone.
He'll
Right.
be back. He'll be back in a minute.
Right, we're going to end the show.
And we have to do a follow.
You can't end the show now while Peachy's under arrest.
Man,
He'll be back in a minute. He'll be back. We got to let him come back on. We might have to fly to Canada, bail him out yet.
What's this say?
Let's get some super chat money in for the bond for the bail bond for Peach.
Right, Jake can sing. Right, what have I got to sing?
Sweet Caroline.
Oh, easy. Right, you ready? Who's joining in with me?
I'll join in.
No, it's your challenge, Jakey boy.
Right.
We're going to hear your dulcet tones over there in Bruton, Somerset.
You'll be able to hear me, Steve, if I blast out that loud over in Yeovil.
Well, that's your new microphone, that powerful, at 20 quid. I want to word with you because you made me spend 139 quid.
No, because you bought the top of the range one. Mine's just as good. Hey.
Well, yeah, now you tell me.
Ready, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good.
So good.
I've just looked on Twitter. Trending hashtag free the peach. Eamon's coming with the same thing. Free the peach is trending.
We will have to watch Canada News at 10.
Ontario, where is he? Ontario, isn't he? We have to tune in on local news. You'll never burn a West Ham fan.
Oh, God, I really feel bad.
It's all right.
Before, mate.
A night in the cells, he'll probably have a decent meal and he'll be out tomorrow with a cider.
They're breathalyzed him in a minute. Realise he's had 30 pints. It's like him in the slam of a 24. He'll be back. Hopefully, he'll be back on in a minute. We might have gone a bit too far with that one, actually. But hey, some people watch Babe Station. Some people watch West Ham Unofficial. The crazy men knocking doors.
Oh God! Honestly, look at this. They want me to sing the Ludo song.
Yeah, that's more. Go on, then.
All right. Oh Christ! I forgot the start of it. Right, I'll go from here. Oi, big boy, what's your name? My name is I come from near Moscow. I played in goal for West Ham. West Ham. When I walk down the street, everyone that I meet says, "Oi,
big boy, what's your name?"
Yeah. Cheddar says we want to watch. Right. People have said we're not going to watch the show. Not going to end the show. Right, 10 minutes.
Yeah, we can't end the show. Hey, listen, you're providing Jake, right, with mine and Miles's assistant, right? Assistants. I'm getting pissed now. You're getting me fucking.
It's going to his head.
But you are providing the best entertainment on a Saturday night for a West Ham supporter and general football fans, right? We've got to remember this. Down to you, Jake. You brought me to YouTube and everybody, a lot of other people. And you're 13 years old. You're Saturday night entertainment. Bollocks to Anthony Deck, mate. Bollocks to Anthony Deck. You are the man. You are the man. So you can't sign off when you feel like it, like a fucking prima donna, right? Play on the show.
Can we just take into consideration we've got a West Ham legend on Monday night, and 2 nights before that we're getting somebody arrested in Canada.
Hang on. Frankie Machiavelli got arrested more times than Peach. I can tell you that now.
Right, so next week's show is West Ham Unofficial Saturday Night Takeaway, yeah?
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Takeaway. There we go. Saturday Night Fakeaway.
Yeah, there we go.
Let's remember, Jake Cox, this is a true story. You can read it on global247news.com. Just go into the search feature. Not a lot of West Ham fans know this. Simon Cowell approached Jake Cox, right? Jake Cox turned him down. He said, "No, I'm a genuine football fan. I don't want to go on all that celebrity rubbish." And he said, "Bollocks then." And that rubbish, right? And Jake Cox turned down Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell was that disturbed, he went and cancelled X Factor.
Right. Let's hear that. Right.
You can read all that, global247news.com. The most truthful newspaper you'll find on the internet.
Simon, you've missed it all. As Scott says, you've missed it all. We've got Peach arrested. Andy's jumped on that bed behind him. Steve's downed a beer. Everything's happened tonight.
While you keep talking, I'm going to have a quick pee and another beer, Jake. Let's keep the show rolling. Andy, over to you.
God, I don't know what this has come to.
Should we talk a bit about West Ham?
Oh, please.
Right. Let me think. Question. What did you see the highlights of the under-23s last night?
I did. Yeah. Oko Flex starred last night. 2 well taken goals.
Yeah, no, definitely, mate. I'm happy for that. The only thing what's guttering, but then I realised the home games are played at the training ground.
Yeah.
But I've realised they're like we've been to the others, but obviously because of COVID, they don't want us obviously going in there. So I'm a bit gutted for that. Really, I thought they may have broadcasted it, but no. The youngsters coming through, like I mentioned earlier, Ashby, especially as well. Baptiste was obviously on the bench today. I think we've got some good youngsters coming through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I agree. We've got some fantastic players coming through.
I'm just trying to make it go back to a decent level.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you. Apparently, Steve is natural. Eric says, Jake, are you only 13 years old? Running this show? Well, I'm 14 on Wednesday. 14 on Wednesday, so there'll have to be a.
Yeah.
Go on,
and
Andy.
if you haven't, like and subscribe.
Get it done. How many likes are we up to? Carl, 45 likes for getting Peach arrested. We need 5 more. Come on. I hope I hear from him.
We'll have to do a follow-up show tomorrow.
Where is he? He's there. Oh my god.
Can you see him in the background?
No.
Or did he actually come out?
Oh, that's a green bag. Sorry, the bag's green. Oh, God, Tesco's green bag. Can you hear the ka-chings? It's not money coming in, the ka-chings. It's me bottle beers. What's going on? I got no space on my desk, Jake. Hang on. Right, it's getting a bit dark now. I've got a bit of shadow. There's my shadow gone now.
Are you going to work down this one as well?
Peach hasn't come back yet, then, is he?
No.
Well, we best rig Ontario Slammer. I think he's been pulled, mate.
Steve, are you going to down that beer?
Well, you want that again? No, go on then. Let's head, though. Let me let the head settle a minute.
Right.
My missus just said as I left the studio, do you want your ham, egg and chips? Not yet, love. She said, well, your chips are burnt. I said, they got me down in bloody proper job. 5.5%. Won't go.
WB banging show. Jake, the voice of reason. 1-1 Celtic. Oh, dear. Right. Peach says, Peach has been arrested on a live web show. You can't write this commentation.
Oh, it's class. You couldn't make this up. But isn't that what banter's all about? Banter of football. That's what it's all about, isn't it? All right, he only knocked the front door, but the Canadian police obviously know him and pulled him in.
Oh, I think we've got a contestant in your raffle, Andy. You and Trev are now being contested by Mike. I think Mike's donated. What a Mike! Fantastic.
Well, I like Mike. Nice old boy, Mike. Isn't he? Good lad, Mike.
He's not old. You can't call him old.
Well, no, he looks older than me.
He's just put a £5 into Taylor's page, so he's got 2 raffle tickets.
Who's going to donate if I drink this? I'll top it up a bit more. In one, right? I'm wasting good beer here.
Right. Breaking news in. Peach loves matters. Scott says it's just flashed up as breaking news on Sky News. Peach arrested after a UK dare.
Right. Okay, here we go then. The big.
Well, no, you've got to get the money. Wait, you got to see who's going to donate first before you get
super
it.
chat.
No, down it, Steve. Just down it.
No. Let's get the super chats in. Everyone take a quid on a super chat, and I'll knock that back in one for charity. Or do you want it on your donation thing? Better on the super chat, and quicker.
No. Put it on the donation page. If you're going to say you're going to donate, put it on Taylor's page.
Let me get my beer belly ready for this next pint while they're
So at 21.20, you're gonna neck it.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Okay, right then. Donate via that link because YouTube take about 50% out of it, and it ruins the whole thing. So
Robin
isn't he?
Oh, Scott is going to chuck a £5 in after the stream. Cheers, Scott.
I'm doing a £5 now.
There we go.
All on this pint.
That's a tenner.
Fair point. Fucking hell, I have to get ready now then, won't I? I won't bottle like Peach does.
Freedom for Peach.
Yeah, but that'd teach him for not jumping in the lake, wouldn't it? If he jumped in the lake, he wouldn't have got arrested.
He probably would have got arrested for that. He probably would have got arrested.
Well, he could have had a double arrest on this. He could have got arrested wet, could he?
He's seen my message. Have you been arrested? And he hasn't replied.
That's the cops interrogating his phone. I tell you what, Jake, your dad's going to be pulling you off air. All the bad people you're hanging around with, mate.
Dad says, remember, if you donate, you get raffle tickets for Monday. Indeed. Free Posh Peach. Right then. Come on, Steve. Damage, you got a tenner in the
hang on. I remember, you couldn't.
No, 21.20. We'll give people 4 minutes.
Yeah, 21.20. The pint's going on. I need to get a bit of nicotine in the mouth there. And
done.
Come on.
Cheers, Andy.
Honest, right? I'm 4 bottles in already. Right? So this ain't going to be the easiest challenge. I'll be all right. I won't let the charity down. I'm just looking at me deep heat bottle there, just to warm myself. You know, I've got to do it.
Don't you get some poor guy to get themselves arrested, don't you?
What I should have done, where I've messed up here, I should have got the Banks's mild ale out at 3.8%. This is 5.5 proper job.
You get Frank McAvey to give a speech for Peach.
Yeah, there might be.
He's back.
What?
Oh, here we go.
He's not back. There he is. He's there.
Yo, what are y'all saying?
Free the Peachy.
Free
Peachy.
What happened, Pete?
He's been sent home.
It wasn't just one. It was like there was one boy that came up, like we call him the boy them down here. It was one boy that came up, and then like the next boy came up, and I'm like, it's Guani. So like, yo, I don't know, man. People like, I don't know. They call them things like too easy, man. Too easy, man. Like,
so have you been charged? What's happened?
Yeah, I got charged for not bottling it.
Okay. Right then. So Peach, to inform you, Steve's gonna down a pint now just for you.
I hope so. Come on, Steve. Let's have it, son.
I'm going to do it for the charity. Are we ready to... I'm on Milesy's whistle. Milesy's got the whistle.
Right. So is anyone else donating? How
many donations have we got so far?
I've done a $5.
Scott's done a $5.
We've got tenner in. Anyone? Come on. Let's have a quiz.
Make it 15. 15. Come on, 15. Come on, people.
15. Brilliant.
Think of all the balls you're going to say.
Let's go, Steve. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, we're ready for the off.
Peach is doing it as well. In fact, Peach is on the Thatchers, isn't he?
Hey?
Was that Doug?
You on the Thatchers, Peach?
I'm on the
right.
No, ciders. Let's go.
Give me 30 seconds. I'll go and get a beer. I'll do it as well. Wait.
We're going for treble. Hat trick is rooted.
Right, I'll go get a pint of squash. I'll go get a pint of squash.
Hey, Daya. I didn't think I was gonna have my lasagna tonight, dog. I didn't think I was gonna have my lasagna tonight. I thought I was gonna be someplace else, dog.
I've bottled it.
Go on, let's have it.
I've bottled it. Right, let's take some comments.
Coca-Cola.
The disabled team, welcome back, Peach. We missed you. Where have you been with the police?
on the curbside. Still, that's it. That's as far as it went. On the curbside.
WP.
Big up. Yo, they said to me, you're knocking on people's doors. Like, are you breaking in or this and that? You're looking to break in? And I'm like, no, I'm looking for Daya. And then they're like, Daya who? I swear to God. And they're like, Daya who? And I'm like, the first thing that came to mind, I was like, Charleston. I'm like, Daya Charleston. And then
guys, donate. Another $5 gone in from Pete. Thank you very much, Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
It's better to donate on that link there, Pete. Fantastic, absolutely greatly appreciated. WMP says donate here or at the site. Donate on that
Scott's
site
in for a fiver. Scotty's in for a fiver.
We're at the 20 quid. There we go. Perfect.
Yay!
Right, where's Milesy gone?
He's got to go get a beer, man.
Maybe he's gone to the corner shop.
I don't know where he's gone.
Go get a
Oh, Peach
beer.
is gone. Brilliant.
He's just gone to the fridge and realised he ain't got nothing in.
Where's he gone? He's left his
He's
headset
got
here.
to go get a beer, man. That's where Milesey's gone. Milesey's
Yes,
gone to go get a beer.
first. Here he is. Here he is.
Go on, Milesey.
Here he is. Here he is.
Milesey's back. Big
I got
big
the
Andy.
squash.
Big
I
up to
got the
Andy.
squash.
I had to run to the end of the garden in the bar because I weren't downstairs.
That's flash, and it run down the end of the garden to the bar. Go on, where's he live? Buckingham Palace?
Right?
3, 2.
Oh, hang on. Give a chance. You didn't tell us.
Peach.
Right, are we ready?
3,
Right.
2, 1.
Done. Come on, Miles.
Come on, Miles.
Hello, son.
Look at
Round
Miles.
of applause for the charity. Round of applause
You're
for
right,
the
Andy.
charity.
That's freezing cold. That's like a beer fridge. I've just got that out of. So.
You got to do 2 of them.
Is that all right? You are?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just freezing cold. It's freezing cold.
You can't cheat the charity, Milesy. Get back down the garden.
I've donated.
There's no fucking excuse. Get down the garden.
No.
All right, I'll be back. No.
No.
Go on, Milesy.
Right. I finished my pod. I couldn't stop laughing. I finished my pod.
Oh dear. Jake, let the crew down. Right, you have to start coming to football with me, Jake. Get you in the boozy crew.
What, with football with burgers?
Eh?
What, with football with burgers?
Yeah, mate, Brownie can't drink. When you go to the pub with Brownie, mate, right? I was in Fengarona with him the other week, well, a month. We went in to watch a football. He spilt his first 3 pints. He spilt over me.
No.
Oh, he's terrible, man. He's terrible. Never go to the pub with Brownie. Then he lost his phone. Then he lost his watch. And then he went to the condom machine. And he lost his wallet.
You what?
True. Yeah, I shouldn't tell you that, really. You're still 13. Anyway, move on.
Then he's just putting a fiver.
Well done, Danny.
Top man, Danny. As well. Somebody's put a fiver on Taylor's page. There we go. And Danny's put $4.99. Having trouble with international banks. Trust will get there when it needs to go. Thank you very much, Danny.
Where are you from, Danny? Where are you living, mate? Where's Danny living?
Oh, Danny's in the US. Memphis, maybe. I know he's in the US though.
Danny?
He'll tell us, don't worry.
He's in the US, man.
Oh, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the Days. Which way do you have to go? I'm pissed now. The Days. That way. Keep it and subscribe because my co-host Jake's on that show as well.
I love it.
We don't let Peach on because he keeps getting arrested.
There we go. There we go. I think that was W&P who put that fiver in as well. He's in Austin, Texas. Oh, Frankel.
Frankel.
I used to go to Austin with the IndyCar racing many years ago, but that's a long story. Let's move on.
Paul Newman's in the building. Paul Newman
was my boss. My big boss, Paul Newman, at the time.
What a man.
Oh, great bloke, mate.
Man.
Talk about charity. That bloke does some... He still does...
Still
does great things for charity.
Yeah, 100%, man.
He's a bowling with Trump next. We've got a challenge. We've got to get Donald Trump on the show.
Oh, bugger Donald Trump, man. He is
Right, no
time for
politics.
Trump,
No,
guys.
no, no,
No
no.
politics on the West Ham unofficial show. No politics. Politics
No,
are ruled out. But if you
no, but
want
you
to
know
talk
what?
politics,
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind
Subscribe. We do politics.
Barack Obama on the West Ham unofficial, or today's banter, or Ford Shamar, or West Ham random. Wouldn't mind him straight up, or his wife.
If you want banter, get on the Day's Banter show. Subscribe, because if you want banter, it's all on there. From how to grow tomatoes to Donald Trump. We talk it all. Even West Ham.
Listen, if y'all want weirdness, silliness,
we've got an interview
stupidness.
next week.
Listen, Brenton. If you want weirdness, silliness, stupidness, randomness, you know where to find Franco, Charlie Boy, Peach, and Titch Dog, West Ham Random. How you mean?
Yeah, big up for West Ham Random. Big up for West Ham Random.
Well done, Scott.
Big up for Andy Miles's builder's ass. What a shot!
Andy's in the building. Andy's in the building. Come on, you are.
Do you know the best bit?
Isn't it great though? This is what West Ham's all about. Always has been. My 54 years of life supporting West Ham. The banter. West Ham. Hey, we might be shit on a pitch, but the banter we have has always been the best. I don't think any club in football history has had the best bunch of hard nuts as well, because we could fight when we had to. But the banter at West Ham has always been the best.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I've just had a look and totted up what we've got. Not including super chats. On Taylor's page alone, we've made just shy of £60 on Taylor's page. And on Joe's page, because I know what Trev Tube donated on Joe's page, so we've made that go to 470. Our target is to 500. We can still get that.
Jake, it's lucky you didn't cut the show short because you didn't have a plug, isn't it?
and Jake, and I donated straight to Dylan as well, so that's another thingy from.
And I donated to Tracy.
So we'll call that 20 quid with super chats, and then Trev Tube put in quite a lot as well.
Hey, give Tracy a ring, get her on the show, tell her what's happened. Lovely Australian blonde, really lovely.
So we've made about £80, and then super chats that we've made as well. Absolutely fantastic.
Where's your production team, Richard? Tell them to get Tracy coming on the show. Tell her what we've done.
Yes, please.
We will tell her.
Listen, don't let your dad off because he's having an easy Saturday night, right? He hasn't been to work for 2 weeks, right? He's only going back Monday, trying to get out and buy me a steak for a £5. Right? Get Tracy on the show. We want Tracy.
Most important thing is, what forfeit's Richard going to do? We've all done one, a challenge.
No, mate, he's lightweight, and he's lightweight.
We'll leave him off. We'll leave him off. Right. Oh dear. Right.
Nearly 2 hours. 2 hours of quality content. What more can people ask for?
Quality content in the show.
We got Mavi in the building, Daya in the building, and the one, the only Mr. West Ham unofficial JAK to the E in the building. Dog.
In this 2 hours of jam-packed content.
Right, I want to see now Peach's collection of shirts. Let's see the shirts. Show us your collection, Peachy.
Hang on,
it's just a little collection.
On,
this ain't everything.
2 seconds, Peach. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Before you do that, breaking news. Steve, you're on 125 subscribers.
Come on, let's get 130. Just need 5 more. 5. Right, get me
sorry, Peach, off you go. You're in full screen.
Go.
What up? So we got the Dark Martins. I think that's like the 1999, 2000. Then we got this one, the XL one.
Red.
What? Come again? I'll show you. Hold up, dog. It like the thing came off though. XL, like the color came off.
Well, they went bust. They went bust, didn't they? Remember that?
Job serve when we were in the championship. Joe
What's the name?
Cole.
What's the name you got on the back of that one? I'm looking at the names.
Okay, so I got Joe Cole. I got
Great job served. What name
Joe
you got?
Cole, Bobby Moore, of course.
Big old Bobby.
Bobby Zamora.
Zamora.
And then Mr. Bellamy, man.
Aye,
Mr.
aye,
Bellamy. And those are just a few, man. Hold on, what's this one? And then this one.
Bellamy went on strike. I don't regard him as a West Ham player.
Yeah, but he was a bad man. And then you got this one, and you got Peach on the back. Wow, number 3.
He's my favourite player. Number 3, Dixie. Yeah, Peachy, number 3. Suits you, Peachy.
Oh, I know.
Although Dixie never bottled a challenge, to be fair.
Big up there. Big up. How you mean? I just got to put my charger in still, man, because my thing's going to run out.
No, you're not.
What shirts you have? You probably have like a bunch of them, man.
I got a few, mate. Yeah, I got a few. They're all upstairs, and I've lost a few in a couple of divorces as well because the women wanted to kick me out. The women wanted to kick me out, but wanted to keep me West Ham shirts.
That's not nice. That is outside. That is red card things. VAR red card things. I'm not buying that.
Nothing like a scorned woman. Nothing like a scorned woman.
I'll tell you.
Daya's trending on Twitter.
Hey?
Daya's trending on Twitter.
Daya is trending on Twitter.
Go on, Daya.
I'm trendy. Told you I was trendy.
You're trendy. You're not mendy. No, I love it. Go on. Oh, I love that. I love that.
So what's your next shirt, Peach? Keep going.
Oh, God.
No, those are, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. And then hold up. And then I got, oh, dang it. And then I got basically this year's one, but like back in the day, like Doc Martens 1999, 2000. Got that.
Like this one.
Then,
this
is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites. The Sobet one. This is one of my favorites, man.
Sobet replaced XL. I think Sobet replaced XL when he went bust.
Yes.
Went bust, and then Sobet took over.
Yes.
And if you remember, the kids couldn't have it on the front of their shirt. They had the West Ham Foundation, if I remember.
Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember when we played that?
It's a big question. All West Ham fans viewing tonight. I'm a bit pissed now because I've maybe drink 2 pints in one go, right? But what is your favourite ever West Ham shirt?
Oh. I like this year's one.
Mine I like the V. Mine goes back to the V. Can you remember the V that come down the front of the shirt in light blue and then
WMP.
Oh, top man!
Birthday money, happy.
Woodsy singing the song. Woodsy singing the song. Woodsy, legend. Legend.
£20 in the pot on the Godfrey show the other night. £10 birthday money. Happy 40th. It's not even till Wednesday. I'm sure we'll do some sort of show in and around my birthday.
Is that the one you're talking about, Daya?
No, not talking about. No. They had a V. If you remember back in the day, Alan Devonshire, I'm sure, wore it. Had a V.
The Avco one or Dagna Motors?
It was before Avco, mate. It was before Avco. And had a V. A V came down in blue over the claret shirt. Oh, my age group will know what I'm on about.
BAC? The BAC one?
Before we had sponsors, to be honest.
My favourite is...
Andy, before that, my birthday's on Wednesday. We'll be doing a show some sort.
Happy birthday to you. Coxie barbecue at your place.
At the back.
Free beer on your dad. Yeah. As you can tell, I can't fucking sing.
Hey, Mozzie, I heard Jake is turning 9 this year, man. That's just what I heard. I heard he's turning 9 this year. Straight up.
No, 14. Sorry.
That's what I heard. I heard homeboy turning 9, 3 threes. How do you mean?
I'm going to hold into it. Hey, Peach, I'm going to hold into it. 4 years' time, I'm going to have him down in a pint on his 18th birthday on his show.
That's 100%.
Sorry, Andy. Let Andy carry on your shirt.
My favourite kit was the pony with no sponsor.
Yep.
Pony, no sponsor.
Hey, Jake, do us a favour. Get some screen grabs of old shirts. I think Pony made the V one, mate.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What year was that, Andy?
That was in the
97,
80s,
97, 98?
Yeah, I think it was in the 80s.
I reckon that's the same shirt.
Well, I think it was. I don't know.
Let's take some comments.
Someone's got to get a screen grab of old
That's
West
my
Ham
favorite
shirts.
mask, though.
We
This
want
is my
the V.
favorite mask.
With the V.
Favorite mask, Doug.
Favorite kits from people in the chat then. Long live the bowling,
Let's go,
1985, 86, 85, 86 away. Mike's going 1976. Let me get that shirt up for you. 1976 West Ham kit. I don't know if he went home or away, but that seems to be the one that I think we based off that a couple of seasons ago. I think we based...
I'm sure Pony done the V.
Yeah.
I'm just
the
getting
85, 86, was that McAvenny, Jake? Was that McAvenny? The 85, 86?
Yes.
They had a sponsor. McAvenny was AFCO Trust. Copying that.
Here it is.
Word up.
This
Yes.
is the 1976 kit with the V.
1976.
That's the one.
See,
That's
that
the one I
camera's like,
remember.
oh, wait, like last season. How do you mean?
Mike's called it. Scott
Well
says...
done, Mike.
Scott says the 9901 shirt for me, Dr. Martins. Here he comes. WP, thanks so much. Saves me getting Jake anything for his birthday. Here he comes. Danny says I don't buy a lot of merch because of the international international shipping, but I'm going to have to break down and get Noble this year. Definitely. I've done that. That's for sure. Here we go. Eamon says, made a £20 donation. Not that we know we don't have to bail Beach out of jail. So that is 8 tickets. That is 8 tickets for you, Eamon. 8 tickets for you, Eamon, in the raffle. Eamon's the new leader. He's got 8 tickets in the raffle for come on for 5 minutes with Frank McAvenny. He's got the best chance currently to be coming on. But I will tot up Andy all of the money you've put on to get you up to that as well, because I'm sure you're there with all the money you put on tonight. There you go, Eamon. Top man. Thank you very much. We are getting loads of money for DT38 tonight. Andy, do you want to say something now?
Yeah, we are saving a lot of balls. We are.
It's very true. That must be like nearly off £100 for the DT38 doing all of the work we've done. There we go. He's put it on Eamon's put it on Taylor's page as well. So that means we're £10 off getting Taylor to his target of £500. What I wanted him to get.
It must be 10 quid, do we? 10 quid. Come on, who's got the 10?
He's got his on. Peach, hang on 2 secs.
No, they're all gearing up now. Me and Andy get seen off.
We've got all the gear, but no idea, haven't we?
Big up. How do you mean?
The jumper's there as well. Jumper.
Way.
Hey.
There we
go. No wonder those coppers didn't take you in. You're the fashion king of Canada, Pete.
Oh, I know.
Those didn't take you in.
I know, I got style, homeboy.
Oh, here we go. Mike's put in, Peach, don't get locked up in November. Peach, Mike's coming over to see you in November, you remember?
Yeah. I'm gone till November.
You're a brave man, Mike. You're a bloody brave man. I think you need a medal before you get on the plane, Mike, to be honest with you, mate.
Long live
the bowling, says Jake. Where do you sit at the bowl? We sit the opposite end to the away fans, the top row of the bottom tier. Dad will say what block it is. He said we'll sort you 10 quid. Thank you. Thanks.
Top man.
That will take Taylor's page at the £500. What I wanted to. All of the super chat money, not only for me, for DT38, since we've been monetized. Honestly, it's been humbling. If any of you that are not watching this live somehow get to 2 hours, 9 minutes and 18 seconds.
Where I admire you, Jake, right? At your age, you could have bagged all the cash through super chats and whatever for yourself, which rightly you deserve, really, for the great show that you put on. But you've given every penny to charity, which is an amazing thing. That's an amazing thing for a 13-year-old, mate. And my hat off to you big time. You know, you get people like Brownie chasing it for the cash, right?
Oh,
you're giving it all to charity, mate. That's fantastic.
Yeah, big up yourself, Jake.
That's amazing. And I got to say, I'm a bit pissed now because you made me drink 4 pints down straight away, right? But I'm very proud of you, Jake. Very, very proud of you, mate. And
me too.
I'm just so proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, you've done a good job. Keep it going, man.
It is the viewers.
Dylan, if he was looking down, he'd be very, very proud of you. The way you've raised the money for the charity. I know his family are very, very proud of you, Tracy, the mother, and the rest of the family. And I don't think you realise at your young age what an example you are to the youth of society of today.
100%.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are in 147. That's our block. Thank you very much. Right. Oh, dear. Honestly, guys, it is humbling. I was just going to say we've had 25 super chats since our first show on the 18th of July. So that was how many days ago? That was 21 days ago. That's 3 weeks ago. We've had 25 super chats for charity. How this channel's growing is fantastic, and I've made a video. Next season on West Ham Unofficial is going to be special. European nights at that stadium is going to be special. I've got it all planned here on West Ham Unofficial. Hopefully we've got co-hosts. Hopefully Daya's going to be a host on this show. I've got a set plan of hosts to help me out next season. And honestly,
Jake, all us old boys will always help you out because you are a credit to society, mate. It's like Hugh just said in there. He says, "Daya, you're dead right. His parents should be so proud, and they should be so proud, mate. Because in life today, some people call me the new Alf Garnett because I'm a bit of a grumpy old git, right? But no, the youth today coming through in this country let the country down, and that's what we need. People like you to lead by example, mate. Lead by example.
Yeah. Auntie Lisa, very proud of you. Thank you very much.
That's got to be worth a £5 steak on Monday down the bell, that comment, isn't
it? Right. We are 1 like away from 50 likes. Come on. Me and Steve have been here.
Oh, no, that's me. That's me. I could put that on still, but I don't want to like throw myself off the feed. I'll get you on 50 when I get off, guys. Don't even sweat it.
All of these guys have been
I'll do it just now. Hold on. I'll do it just now. I know I already gave you a like, I think, but let me check. Hold up. I'll be right
these
back.
guys have been here. Thank you guys so much for being here for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Andy started the challenges off by plummeting himself onto that bed. That was a scene worth seeing. Let's take some more comments. Right, is it up to 50? Oh,
yeah, I already gave it a like. No, Jake, I was your first like. Today on today's show, I was your first like. Even check it out. I was your first like, dog.
Let's take some more comments. Let's scroll right back up here then, and let's go here.
Please, sir, can I go for one more beer?
Of course. What do you mean? Yes, please. Yes.
Sir, can I go for beer?
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes,
Danny
go
says,
get it there. Go get it in there.
Danny says, Peach ain't going down like that. This close to the Newcastle opener. Come on, no, he's not. He's not. The day's banter.
Like
5 more subs on the day's banter. Come on, guys. Steve, he is an absolute legend. He comes on every single show.
Yeah,
every single show. There. And he is.
Because Mousy's always in the building, man. How do you mean? Mousy's in the building. Mousy's in the building.
Come on, let's see what Orange We've done everything else.
Hey, Jake. Let's tell the viewers what happened, right? Jake started his show, YouTube. Fantastic. And the way he's progressed is out of this world, right?
Yeah.
And he kept saying to me, come on, Daya, you should do your own show as well. I said, what do I want to do that for? and I got addicted. I got addicted to this show, right?
Yeah.
And doing this YouTubing laughing. Hey, it's better than going down the pub. Let's be honest. I mean, better people in here, more decent people in here than the double headers you get down the boozer. Do you know what I mean?
100.
Well, so I threw me credit card to Jake. I said, "Craig, look, Jake, here's my credit card number, mate. All right,
Like this show's better than going to Witherspoon for a pint, man. I don't know the business.
Right? He spent $1,000 on top range gear, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully he's working with my microphone. Anyway, but I love him to death. I think he's a fantastic lad, and it's great. But if you can subscribe to the wrong way.
No, hang on. Wrong way. Not that way.
The Day's Banter Show. You have a laugh. You have a laugh, and
what is it? What is it?
We
do. We love Jake. We do. We love Jake. We do. Oh, Jacob, we love you.
Peach. I was promoting my own show there, mate. You're meant to be saying subscribe and sing into the Daya Banter Show.
Okay. Subscribe and share and like and do all them things. And I'll show you this. I'll show you this.
What was that?
Listen, hold on. I'll show you this. It's like Jake introduced me to Frankel. So that's how you got the Peach and Frankel show. And then like I met Titch next week. And it was like Titch that was like, Peach, you should start your own show. You know what I mean? And it's like, yo, pick up everybody, man. And like, yo, from where Andy Miles comes from, like, yo, Ford Tremine and all them, they're the boys, dog. They're the boys, dog. Dogs, bollocks, things, dog. I ain't playing with you, man. But yo, it's such a beautiful community that we have, man, and Jake is a brilliant part of that. Straight up,
my missus loves it. I don't go to the pub anymore to talk to boring so and so's. Right?
We got it here.
We talk to West Ham. We're all family, aren't we? We've always all been family, as we know as West Ham supporters, right?
This is the funny thing.
This is like the pub because like you'll get two words in edgeways, and then the next man will like talk two things. The next man will talk two things. It ain't scripted. It's like we just like talk over one another and like put up. See what I'm saying? Exactly. Big up West Ham Unofficial. How do you mean?
Andy Steve, this is the funny thing. We've been going 2 hours and 17 minutes. This is the highest amount of viewers we've had viewing at the one time.
I love it.
40 viewers.
Hey, we're going to Europe. We're going on a piss. We're going to Europe. We're going on a piss.
Piss. Trust me. Right. Big up everybody in the chat from all of us, man.
West Ham Canadian, West Ham fan in Canada. Nick live on the show.
Let's take some comments, guys, because you know. Eamon says, thanks, Richard Cox, but all the praise should go to Jake and the guys for the great work they are doing. Big up West Ham Official, big up Jay. Thank you very much indeed. WMP, Scott, thank you very much. Daya, you're right, Jake is a credit to his parents.
He is. No, Jake, I've got to stop there. It's got to stop the show. You really are, Jake. Do you have private education or are you secondary school?
No. Secondary school.
Well, that even makes it even more outstanding, right? Because I would have put you down for a private education school. You're the cleverest 13-year-old I've ever come across. When you get to 18, you can come and work for me all day long. Well, 16 if you want to nick out of school early.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Your mum won't agree with that, Sarah, the beautiful Sarah. Right? You are, Jake, what every father would want as a child, mate. Honestly. You don't realise that.
Rich is brilliant as well. He might not be as beautiful as like Sarah, but he's good. He's top
his missus, Pete.
Proper, like, he's a top boy, man.
He's a hottie. Yeah, but you haven't seen Rich's missus. She's a hottie, right?
Yes, he is.
Let's not embarrass Jake about his mother's beautiful looks. in
Right,
front
let's
of
do
the show.
some comments.
Compliments,
Come
Doc.
on.
Compliments.
He's getting embarrassed now. He's starting to
I
blush.
know.
We've got
That's
about
why.
300
Let's
comments
move
to go
on.
through,
Let's move
guys.
on. Let's move
We've got
on.
about 300 comments to go through. Let's go from right. Danny says you was going to drink those pints away, but on the real, big up Joe for what you have done
Yes.
for this course and for the West Ham community. Real talk. Thank you very much. Good evening, James. You haven't missed much. Not much at all. Let's scroll down.
Oh, James Bong. I don't think he's subscribed to the Days Banter show yet. Get on it, James.
James Bond is a gentleman. He is a
Scott
gentleman and a
says-
scholar, James Bond. I'll tell you that. James Bond is a gentleman and a scholar, guys.
John Bumble.
Scott says, "Bumble, don't you remember that?" Peach is in the building. Kent says,
In the building. Big up.
Ken says, you will be working for club media in a few years. You're a class act.
He's too good for that.
thank
He's
you
too
very
good for the West Ham club media. They get it all wrong. He's going to be BBC, ITV, something, Jakey boy.
Thanks,
Yo,
Ken.
look
Ken,
at
you have real
Mozzie.
talk.
Mozzie's chilling like a Don.
Mozzie,
Mozzie
we're coming
is
to
chilling
you.
like a Don Juan, dog. Just like, yo,
We're
I'm
coming.
on business, man. I'm
We're coming.
chilling. Big up
Real
Mozzie,
talk,
man.
Real talk. Kent's been here from the start, and Kent, you know how much I appreciate you on the on FB as well.
Kent's a legend. Kent's a legend. When we're doing these shows, what you got to remember, Kent's in the background. He's Stato. We
Yeah,
should call him.
100. 100.
He knows it all.
100. Yep, he does.
Watch this.
Yeah,
Watch
does
this.
know it all.
Yeah.
What was, right, let's test Kent Hammers. I'll show you how good he is. What was Alan Devonshire's first game for West Ham?
If he's still on, because he made that comment about half hour ago.
He'll get it. He'll get it.
really?
Kent is a dog too, dog. He's a
He will
leg,
get that.
man.
Scott says
1,
Steve
2,
needs
8.
another.
Come on, 2 subs. Give me
Scott's a leg as well,
Give
man.
me
How do you mean,
2.
Mr. Chef? How do you mean, man?
Right.
Chef the cooker, man. How do you
Right.
mean, man?
I'm pushing for
Thank
2
you, Nat.
subs.
Thank you.
Jake, this is going in 1 if I could get 2 subs. 2
Are you
subs.
128? Are you?
Yo, give the
Hey.
man 2
Yeah.
subs. 2 subs. Give the man
I'll put
2
the link
subs,
in.
dog.
You do. You literally need 2 subs. You literally need
Yeah.
2 subs.
Right, here we go. Right, well, let me
You'll
go.
Okay.
get them. You'll get them. You'll get them, man.
Right. Trev 2's back. Trev 2's back. I'm
just
back.
dropped my
Wolf
nicotine
Nichols Ferguson
tablet on the
Peach
floor.
back. Yeah. Robert says get some nuts and crisps for the group. Yeah. I think we need some
Big up, Robert.
like late night snacks or something.
Yeah, we need to
Yes,
call
sir.
it Jakey's Bar. Jakey's Bar on a Saturday night. Right, here we go, because I know you're going to give me 2 subs, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Yes, they are.
Go on, Andy.
Yes, they are. They are.
Andy.
Yes, they blood clot are.
man.
Dog. You can get them too. So I think
It's a
you're gonna get
machine.
5. I think
It's
you're
a
gonna get
machine.
5, dog.
Oh.
That went down straight away. That one Mosey's Guzzlers. That was straight down the hatch.
Marcy,
there.
you say something there?
Right,
Oh,
just
have
go
we-
Jake. Just popping out for a piss, mate. Have that one.
Right. Go on, Marcy.
Is this your longest stream?
Yeah, and we're not going to 5 hours before you ask.
Oh, right.
Mozzy's in the building. Mozzy's in the
I'll go to bed in a minute. I'll go to bed in a minute. Otherwise, Mother's going to do a nut if I'm not in bed in about 5 minutes. So let's go through these comments.
But we have made her laugh, especially my jumping on the bed, Peach getting arrested.
Yeah, I know. What do we do? Trust me. What do we like, Doc? I love
Oh,
it.
dear. Right, we've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left.
See, I'll do all of this for West Ham, and I'll do all of this for West Ham Unofficial. I'll do all this for Ford Tremont. I'll do all this for like today's banter. I'll do all this for like West Ham Random, and I will definitely do this, all of this, for all the people in the live chat, man, because that's the heart
Right,
of what we
guys.
all do, man. Trust me.
Honestly, we've got 5 minutes left, and I've got to get through all these comments. So,
Go on.
Hugh says, how did West Ham go on today? I went out after the Cardiff game. Yeah, we won 1-0 against Brentford. Very good. Let's scroll down. Breaking news indeed. 126 subs. What's he up to now? Is he still 128? I think so. Right then. So let's have a look here. Eamon said
129.
129. Eamon said, I'm feeling extra charitable. Actually, I've had a drink or two myself, so I will subscribe to the banter show. Now, Steve, if you could lend me 20 quid, it's on my little shop.
Go on, Eamon.
Right then, so
yo, Eamon, subscribe to Hammers Fans United too. Trust me.
Here we
Good
go.
shout.
Kent's still
Real talk.
Kent's still here. Kent says, "Oh, dogs are in as well." Kent says,
Yeah,
"Keep
Brambleton, come on, you Irons." She says, "Come on, you Irons."
Right, Kent says.
There we are.
Right, Kent says QPR 1976 after his move. He was working for Hoover's, Daya.
He was, yeah, that's true.
Oh dear. Right,
For
I'm
real?
gonna. Right, Steve, you're on 129 subscribers.
Oh, we want one more. Come on, lads. Give us a
One more.
subscriber.
Come on.
Somebody give me a subscribe. Get me 130. Do it for Bramble. The rescue dog from Spain. In you, Scram. Yeah, tell him about your story. Bramble was found in a bramble bush.
Rough. Bramble. Big up Bramble.
Yeah. Where did I find you, Bramble? In a bramble bush, Dad. I found Bramble in a bramble bush. She'd been stuck there for 2 weeks.
We're on to 50 likes. We have done the half.
Bramble's like to be in a TV show. Is it good? Yeah, good kiss.
Right, we're going to end the show. That's it.
Yeah.
Call them quits.
No, I can't end the show yet. Saturday night.
I've got to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like.
Right, okay, yeah.
Around here.
Well, that is Sarah saying, Jake on the headphone, you got to go to bed. Tell your mum it's Sunday tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. It's like weekend things, dog. You should be able to stay up for another hour,
Yeah,
dog.
let's go another 10 minutes, Jake.
Like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Thank you very much to our guest tonight, Peach.
Yeah, because 10 minutes would be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 more subscribers to Daya. Like, just, 5 more minutes. Just so we could get that, like, 1 or 2, dog. Trust me. We need that 1 or 2 more for Daya.
I'll ring your dad now, get your permission. I'm just ringing your dad, get your permission, right?
No, we're going to bed. I'm going to bed at least. I expect you three on, but I am going to bed.
Bloody guys to little guys.
Oh, right, mate. Yeah. It's right to play on another 10 minutes. Yeah, no worry. Thanks, Rich. Cheers, buddy. Bye, mate. Bye. Your dad said he's watching downstairs on the TV, loving it, and he wants you to go another 10 minutes, mate.
Oh,
what's that? Say, come again?
Come on, you irons.
Is he bailing on it?
No.
Come on, you irons.
What did you say, Daya? I couldn't hear you. What did you say, Daya?
Richard, I phoned Richard downstairs in Jake's house, and he said he's watching it on the big TV in the lounge because there's nothing on the box. And he wants to go on for another 10 minutes, mate.
Absolutely. 100%. We need that. We need that. One more subscriber for you, my friend.
You guys are going to carry on West Ham Random, according to Danny. Pick it up on West Ham Random, Peach. We're not done. I'm done because I'm going to bed. Come on, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah, thanks, guys.
Say bye-bye, Bramble. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
2.5
Up the hammers!
Oh, David Moyes is here as well. We've got David Moyes. Look at this. Who's David Moyes?
The show continues.
I don't know
where did Moyes go? Oh, there he is.
Is that Franco?
Oh,
no, we're ending the show.
Come on,
no, he's got a connection problem. Let's see, Jakey. Come on, man.
I'm gonna message Franco as well. Hold on, 2 seconds, Doc. I'm gonna message my boy still. Hold up.
I reckon Jake's been on Tinder and found a bird.
No, there we go.
It was there.
It's Anton. Oh God, oh my God, it's Anton. Oh my God, Anton.
Whoa.
Anton's in the building. Rah, la. Yo, you can't see past his homeboy and his brother could rap about Public Enemy. How do you mean? I ain't playing with y'all, man. Straight up, big up, Anton.
I love you, Anton.
You all right?
Look at the state of Jake. He's knackered.
I know.
He's got to learn. He's got to learn. It's all learning experience. You know, when he's doing the Euro Championships or the World Cup, it goes in extra time.
Right,
you can't go to bed.
Right, I've just been told by my sources 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes, hey, I told you. Big old Richard, it always works.
Big up, Richie Rich. How you in?
Peachy boy, Milesy.
Yo, Anton, what are you saying, my G? Yo, you good?
All good, mate.
Anton, you good?
Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
What did you think about today's performance, man? I know it was like your typical preseason friendly, but what
Exactly,
Benrahma stood out, no? Benrahma stood out, no, didn't he?
Yeah, typical preseason.
Yeah.
Not the most exciting game, but it served its
Right.
purpose. It gave people minutes.
Yes.
It gave the team minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, good for Benny. Good for Benny to get a goal against his old club. What a goal it was as well. And I think
Absolutely. Yeah.
he's growing into pre-season. He's looking pretty good. The way he took that goal, though, I mean, he skipped by that player, no problem. And the way he pinged it in and curled it round to the top corner. Goals like that and plays like that will only do players like him world of good. So yeah, really good.
100%. Who's that cat? Who's that cat from Brentford? I think his name was Frank. He hit that ball so hard. You know when you hit a ball so hard that it don't spin because it's moving so fast, and it hit the post. Valbuena had no chance of that, dog. No chance of that.
Big strike, isn't it? Fair play. It rocket into that post, didn't it? My dog's just fell off.
Yeah.
Anton, people are demanding a late show tonight.
Honestly, Jake, we've been doing shows at, I don't even know, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and I've been getting up at like 7. And the kids, I'm like, oh my God, I'm just knackered all the time. I went to bed last night and still messaged me and said, you want to do a show? And I was like, if you'd have messaged me 5 minutes ago, I would have stayed up. And he went on for an hour and a half. He said, I'll only be on for half an hour. He went on for an hour and a half.
That's
right? And when I was watching the show, Anton was yawning so much, it made me yawn. Like I'm watching the show and I'm like yawning so much. I'm like, oh.
That's nothing though. You go on a football with Brownie show. I've done one on there 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's off for 2.5. Oh my God.
Yeah, Milesy and Forks are mine though. They have like they have like the standard though. Like 5 million hours now. That was madness.
Yeah, we done 5 hours and like 12 minutes on Hammer Time of Our Life.
Right. That's what I'm talking about, my G.
Honestly, I don't know. Right. And anyone want to say something before I jump in that bed?
No, you're not jumping in that bed.
You can't go
you're not jumping in that bed, dog.
We're going on to the late show now, Jakey.
We're not.
Yeah,
you can.
Continuing on, dog.
Richard just messaged me saying you can do a late show now. So you've got another 2.5 hours to go.
Brilliant.
That's what we're doing.
Your mum would agree with that. She's been coming up and saying go to bed. So
here's the next drinking game, right? Right. Firing questions that Kent Hammers knows everything.
No drinking games. We're not drinking. Steve, you've had about 8 points. You're not drinking anymore.
I've got 8 points for Charlie.
But Anton's got to do a dare now. Everyone's done one.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, Anton, I almost got arrested for doing mine, dog. I went around town, like, knocking on people's doors, saying if Day is home. And it's like, next thing I know, like, police pull me up, and they're like, why are you knocking on everybody's doors? I'm like, I was trying to find Daya. Like, yo.
Right, come on, then. What have I got to do? Is it a question, or is it Dare?
Someone in the chat can suggest it.
Exactly, Russ. You are thinking my mind.
Hey, Anton, you don't do it for nothing, mate. You do it for charity.
I am thinking the same thing. I am thinking the same thing.
Get Russ on here, dog. Get Russ on here too, dog. Let them both do challenges.
I'll pay $50 if Anton shaves his beard off. Live on the West Ham.
No, that can't go on. No,
50 quid to the charity. 50 quid to the.
No, because that will take too long. No, that'll take too long.
All right, we do his moustache. What about his moustache?
And also, my wife doesn't want me to look like Uncle Fester from the Addams Family. I know it's for charity, but I would rather give that money to charity and have my wife have Uncle Fester as our husband.
Oh, Anton.
Right, okay, let's figure another. Anton, have you got any hairs on your ass?
What?
Look at my hair. Look at my hairs on my eyebrows.
We could get your wife live on stage to save your ass. Your hairy ass.
No, thank you. Not on this show, dog. Not on this show, dog.
We've already seen Miles's crack when he died on the bed.
Oh, my days.
I tell you, every builder would be proud of that, Miles. It got to be fair.
I'm not even a builder.
No, every builder would be
He's
proud.
Mr. IT, man. He's Mr. IT, man. How do you mean?
Right, we'll take another
all
one
right.
then. For,
All right, Anton.
Anton.
Have you got a beer? Neck a beer in one?
I haven't got a beer. I haven't actually got a beer in the house because I've not been drinking for the past couple of weeks. I know it sounds like
Here it is. Here it is. Here we go.
It's not a problem, one of the two.
Here we
Watching
go.
this show, he probably has got a problem.
Anton, do your best Russ impression.
my best Russ impression. Oh, hold on a minute.
Stay safe and get those jabs.
Hi everybody, Russ from My Helmets 11. I hope you are all safe and well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, hitting the bell icon so you are made aware of any time you put new content on. As always, we'd like to thank our lovely channel sponsors and check them out in the description below. There you go.
My word, I mean, how can I even
Oh, here's a better one. Here's a better one.
What's your favorite song?
I'll do a Stella impression. Oh,
no, do the hostage video. Do the hostage video, dog.
Hello.
Do the hostage video, dog, please.
Hello, and welcome to West Ham Weekly. I support Chelsea. I support Chelsea Football Club. I'm a fake West Ham fan, and I like doing YouTube.
Brilliant.
Magic.
You're mute.
I don't care. That's magic, dog. That's magic.
Brilliant. Right. We're ending the show now. That's it.
No, you can't.
Hey, yo, Anton.
Your dad just messaged me saying keep it going.
No.
So
Anton, are we bringing in Pereira, dog? Like, are we bringing in the man named like Pereira, dog?
Herrera, is that the Man City lad?
No, that's the West Brom boy.
Oh, Pereira.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Would you like him? Would you like him at the club?
Yeah, I'm either him or Lingard.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, 100.
I'll be
100.
happy.
I want both of them. I'm a greedy bear, dog. I want both of them, dog.
It was the same. It was the same with the keeper. I was happy with Johnston or Areola.
Yeah. But that was a good signing, and it came out of nowhere. Like that was lovely. I love that.
But it looks like I think the priority is going to be a centre half because
it's got to be Anton's got to be, mate. We're weak in the centre half, we.
Yeah, well, we've always see to be honest, since we lost Winston Reid, we've always been. It's the truth, though. But we've never really replaced it. And I said it today in the Brentford game. People are going to underestimate the what Craig Dawson is capable of doing. People are. I know. Tell that
to Daya, Anton.
What I mean, shit, mate. What
I mean is, I'm not saying I don't think he's designed to be the number one centre half. But when you watch how dominant he is in the back of play, in particular in pre-season, he's played every single game. You know, he's the only one that's got consistently that fitness level just now. He's put a foot wrong maybe what?
8 times.
2 or 3 times after the Newcastle game. 2 big mistakes in the Newcastle game.
No, I disagree, mate. I have to disagree with you there. I think you had a bad game against Celtic, right? Forget last season. Don't get me wrong. I think he done a fantastic job, personally, for West Ham for the ability that he's got, right? And it was a great move for him. It was a nice little signing for Watford, right? But I don't just think we're top 6 now, Anton. We're a top 6 now club, aren't we? Right? Yeah. Your Arsenal's and this can try and claim their top 6. West Ham are top 6. Nobody can argue against that. And I just think it's centre half. We just need to go up that little bit of level at the centre half position. And I think Craig Dawson, he hasn't got pace. He hasn't got any pace with him, really, is he? And sometimes he reads it a little bit wrong, right? and he's a great squad player. And hey, if I was chairman of West Ham, I'd give him a 3-year contract and say thank you very much, right? But I think we just need a bit.
There we
better.
go. We're done. We're done. It's 10 past 10. Thank you very much for watching. Jump on the videos.
Come on,
Stop it now.
you're
Come on,
judging
guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.